What the hell?
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe. And they have cheered her on during the tag titles and the Women's Championship.
This is a big match for Angie and Naomi. I mean, like, there have been many talks about who is going to be the tag team to step up and stop Odyssey's end. I don't know if I've said this time and time again. I don't know if the team exists. I don't know if the team exists that could put away Angie. I mean, that could put away Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Moné. Hell, even if you look at the psychology of the pre-match for this tag team matchup, Angie and Naomi enter separately. The tag team champions won't be doing that. And here come your record-setting, undefeated women's tag team champions Mercedes Moné, Ella Jacobs, Odyssey's End. Coming dressed for a funeral, but not theirs. All right, let's get to it. Your opening contest of Fall Brawl as the tag team match goes for one fall, held under tornado rules for the Women's Tag Team Championships.
The WWE Women's Tag titles are up for grabs here tonight. This is sure to be a momentous.
Wow, not even doing the intros, like not even introducing the team. When it comes to the Tornado Tag Team match, those tag titles on the line, we're getting right to it. We are getting right to it. Ella Jacobs, Naomi, your challengers. Angie, Naomi, your challengers. Ella Jacobs and Mercedes Moné, your champions, as we are underway with Fall Brawl. Thank you guys all for being here. We are bound already with 2 count. Already a 2 count. Seems very early for any of that to happen. And I got a feeling that that chaos is going to spill all around the arena here at Fall Brawl. We did borrow the old WCW mats. They were lying around in storage, so we stole them. Deadlift, gut wrench, power bomb there, delivered by Jacobs right down the camera. Meanwhile, Mercedes Moné looking to deliver a drop kick to the side of the head. Naomi springboard frog splash to Ella Jacobs. Mercedes Moné working on Angie at the top of the screen, and it's one member for each team dominating the other. That's rolling neck breaker, and Mercedes coming in for the help. Tag team specialist Mercedes Moné and Ella Jacobs have found themselves being. Now the question is, I know we found these canvases from WCW where they cleaned, and the answer to that, of course, is no. Clean? I don't have a budget for that. Springboard, splat. Mercedes rolling out of the way, and a home run punch from Angie right to the jaw of Ella Jacobs. Gets right up, and that destroys her. right in the ring.
Helmet-to-helmet hit right there. Jumping
What a hell of a destroyer out of nowhere.
kick. Scorpion kick. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
And as is expected, this Tornado Tag Team match is kind of devolved into two singles contests. Mercedes Mone and Naomi on the outside of the ring. Angie and Ella Jacobs on the inside, although it looks like Ella Jacobs might be taking a short flight.
She's bringing the fight outside for the title. New champ. She breaks it up.
Mercedes right there, making sure that that was broken up right away. Angie doing a great job of holding off both opponents on her own until Naomi comes in with a baseball bat, and that baseball bat gets knocked out of her hands with a running head scissor takedown. Ella Jacobs coming in to help out her sister. Poison Rana that stunned the light guy. That did so hard the light guy was surprised by it. Everybody got flashbanged here at Fall Brawl.
A vicious stomp, and this superstar just
Series of kicks from Ella Jacobs. Meanwhile, Mercedes Mone fighting out of the clutches of Angie at the top of your screen.
Hammerlock applied. And this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent.
The tag team champions, Ella Jacobs, Mercedes Mone, Odyssey's End, doing a great job of trying to control the tempo of this match on both fronts.
Escapes the attack. She's going up now. Going up high.
Money Lady up to the top. Mercedes Mone
Waiting on her opponent from the top rope.
diving Meteora to the outside. Meanwhile, Ella Jacobs with a crossface on the inside. Naomi runs in for the save. And then takes a knee to her face for good measure. At this stage of the match, not that we're judging a match by like boxer scores or anything like that. I will say, however, it looks very clear that after the Bro Derek, that the tag team champions are firm in control of this match. Ella Jacobs, Mercedes Mone are doing a great job of dictating this match. Naomi and Angie have given some offense, as you're seeing here from Angie on the outside of the ring, but it somehow always becomes a bit of a numbers game in favor of the tag team champions.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Naomi put a stop to that. Drop kick hits the mark. Oh, man.
This our first match here of Fall Brawl, presented to you by Blaze, our women's brand. All women's wrestling in this special event. As in our next special event will be Survivor Series. All brands on deck warfare. But that'll be fun when we get there. However, we are here right now. And right here, right now, we got ourselves a hell of a match as Angie dumping Mercedes onto the bat. Forget about using the bat as a weapon. Use it as a landing platform.
Right, sit out. Late pin. Championship on the line. She pops the shoulder up and one. Wow. I thought for sure that was it.
And we're back to 1 counts after that very early 2 count in the match. Now we're back at 1s. Springboard back elbow. I think Angie may have actually hit Naomi on the contact there.
Double foot stomp. It's incredible how these women happen.
Big pop up and then a slam. But then there's Ella Jacobs. Then there's Ella Jacobs right there to break up everything that you're going to try to do.
She's on noodle legs, not looking good. Takedown, over the crop, into the rope. We got a new champion.
Pinfall attempt from Naomi. Referee dealing with whatever was going on. I actually think that Angie may have accidentally broken up that pinfall with that baseball shot. That baseball bat shot.
She knows exactly what.
Suicide dive! Naomi putting her own body and life and limb on the line to try to give Angie a fighting chance on the inside of the ring. Sliding basement clothesline from Angie.
This is a way to incapacitate every inch of your opponent, slowly, methodically, and painfully. Stop after
Big spine buster! Mercedes is pinned for the 1, the 2. Just like that, we have new tag team champions.
team champions. Here's an
another gander what made this tornado tag match such a memorable one.
Just like that, the undefeated streak of Odyssey's End comes to an abrupt and sudden end. And it was the ability to divide and conquer. You got to think that Odyssey's End will have a legitimate argument saying that, hey, you didn't force us to tag out. You didn't play an actual tag team match. You don't deserve those titles. However, that was the stipulation at hand, is that this was a match that you could divide and conquer. Empire Inc. did a great job of that, and we have ourselves brand new tag team champions, and that was the move that done it. A violent spine buster on the inside of the ring, and Mercedes Mone takes the pin. Here are your winners and new women's tag team champions, Angie, Naomi, Empire Inc. How about that as a way to get started off with Fall Brawl? Empire Inc. paving the streets of that empire with just a little bit of gold. And you can guess that in the boardroom of Empire Inc., that champagne bottles are gonna be popping. Our next match here at Fall Brawl, after that shocker of an opening tag team contest, just a straight up fight, straight up match. Tiffany Stratton taking on Charlotte Flair. Next up here at Fall Brawl. All right, here we go. Our next match here at Fall Brawl. We got Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, the battle of the fairly athletic blonde woman, but I guess you could say that about a lot of people. I guess the category, if the category was these blonde women be very athletic, then it's not a far reach to try to find athletic blonde women in the WWE. Anyways.
Hey, nice athleticism. What a smash!
That is just insulting.
But yeah, Charlotte Flair, formerly on the NXT brand, in one of the many landmark trades that have happened over the course of this month, has found herself now sporting red just before we get to the Survivor Series in our main roster.
Something they'll want to keep up.
So you gotta wonder how Charlotte's new roster jump is gonna play into what's going on there. But we're not gonna talk about Survivor Series. We'll talk about that when we get there. But right now, Fall Brawl, Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. The diving elbow there delivered by Flair, knocking Stratton out. Try to take her down early, but it's only a 1 count. Tiffany's a fighter. It's gonna take a lot more than that to keep her down. Oh, nice little faint springboard there. I thought that Tiffany was gonna try to go over the top rope and do something crazy, but instead, just showing off. Irish whip, and Charlotte throwing Tiffany into the referee, trying to use the referee as a little bit of a like in-ring interference, maybe like a proxy tag partner. Alley-oop bomb there delivered by Charlotte Flair. And now Tiffany Stratton rolling to the outside, just trying to get some distance, but Charlotte not going to allow her to breathe for long. Yes, as Tiffany tried to get to the outside, get a little bit of distance, Charlotte gets her right back in the ring, stays right on top of her. Kick to the gut, Charlotte Flair. Oh, I would have thought that this was the natural selection, but no. A Dragon Sleeper locked in for Flair. I thought that for sure that after kicking her opponent in the stomach, that was a dead setup for that natural selection neckbreaker, but no, instead decided to try to switch things up. And you gotta wonder how much of that attack is tactical from Charlotte Flair. Adding on moves that feel familiar, but also are change-ups to her normal arsenal of moves. You've got to wonder just how much of that is part of the game plan here. We're trying to take down Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton has done fairly well for herself. And don't let her current record her current record should not be an influence on that thought. Tiffany Stratton has had a rough season, a rough go of it this season. Currently sitting at 1 win and 10 losses. That's not going to impress anybody. That sidewalk slam, however, will. 2 count. And then a classic Charlotte Flair spear. And which I have a feeling that spear is backhand chop. Then the natural selection. I was just a little early in my prediction for that, just trying to put this one away for the 1-2, and that was close. That was close too. Somehow Charlotte Flair not able to hold it down for 3. Tiffany Stratton giving that shoulder up, and Charlotte Flair staying right on top of the action. And so are we with the submission move locked in by Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany now firing away, trying to line up in a super kick there delivered by Stratton. Big slam from Charlotte Flair. Tiffany Stratton slow up to her feet. Charlotte Flair quick with the hands. Tiffany with a nice counter there, able to get her wits about her after having some cobwebs knocked loose. We just saw Charlotte Flair hit a similar power slam. Tiffany trying to show Charlotte, anything you can do, I can do better. Elbow across the jaw. Tiffany Stratton using those ropes for the hot shot, sending Charlotte crashing down to the outside of the ring, blowing the audience a kiss here at Fall Brawl.
But she can be counted out here. She turns it around with the reversal. Now trampling the opposition.
Float over. Oh my God, what a slammer! What a huge slam! And on those, on these thin as hell mats on the outside of the ring, you gotta think that's just a recipe for pain and misery. Those mats on the outside of the ring, those are your high school, those are like your middle school gym mats. The thin ones behind the basketball hoop that would try to stop you from running right face first into a concrete wall that did nothing. That's what those mats are. Another neck breaker there delivered by Charlotte Flair.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Able to save herself there. Drop kick hits the mark.
These combatants have stretched their limits here, and it's showing. Win or lose, they are going home tonight knowing they gave it their all. Caught with an knee.
Knee to the side of the head delivered by Stratton. I think Charlotte was busted open on the Alabama slam on the outside. I think I saw the flash of red that indicated that she's been cut it open on that Alabama slam on the outside.
She saw that coming from Tiffany.
Nice reversal to a neck breaker from Charlotte Flair. Remember, here in the Oldsverse, it is a 20 count on the outside, although Charlotte Flair not caring about... Okay. Charlotte faked me out there. I thought that she was going for a coast-to-coast dive to the outside of the ring.
Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered. Stratton grounds their
Tiffany Stratton looking for the Tiffy Twister.
Stratton bomb. Stratton is just about to finish this.
On a kick out. She's not done yet. Charlotte knows she's in a fight now. That move only enraged her more. The Queen's looking to make heads roll. I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this.
And Charlotte with the code of silence. A shout out to her sister at arms, Carmella. But Tiffany able to kick the ropes and break up the submission move.
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Lift off.
Boom! No big splat and then a kick to the face. I'll tell you this. We're seeing a whole lot of resiliency coming into play from Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, with authority. And Charlotte with a reversal. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Oh, an elbow to the face. And saw what was coming there.
Sweeps the leg. Charlotte Flair getting right back up to her feet. Trying to go for a suplex there. Not able to hit it. Tiffany driving the point of the elbow to the top of the head. Irish whip. Hops over. Ducks under. A little international for you.
Up and around. Down.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoa drop.
Nice Samoa drop. And the momentum of the move taking Charlotte to the outside of the ring. Tiffany up to the sky and an axe bomber to the top of the head.
Taking it back to the top.
We're gonna finish it off.
Trying to hit the swanton and Charlotte getting right out of the way. Charlotte Flair immediately trying to scoop Tiffany up and instead it turned into reversal to suplex of her own. Great back and forth that we're seeing between these two. Neither giving the other one an inch. Charlotte Flair currently in the power position. I mean, she hits a swanton of her own. It wasn't as pretty as the one for the top rope, but it will do.
Oh, man.
Hazardous position as Stratton gains a footing.
Oh, this time. Dead center of the ring. Code of silence locked in. Tiffany with no other choice has to tap out. What an incredible match between these two. Just a fantastic match between these two. I'll tell you what, it was as even as I could have gotten. Charlotte Flair was tested here by Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton once again comes into this match. She only has one win. One win the entire season. She didn't look like somebody who was rocking one win in this match. Just tremendous back and forth on both sides. Like, this was the move. Bam! Charlotte Flair actually hit the ground hard enough that she hit her face, the back of her head hard enough that she started bleeding out of her face, which doesn't even seem physically possible. But yet it did. Like, she literally hit the back of her head fast enough that like something popped. She popped off. Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair secures the win here at Fall Brawl. Tiffany Stratton goes back to the drawing board and try to figure out just what she's got to do in the second half of the season to turn this losing streak around. And we will continue on with Fall Brawl. In our next match here at Fall Brawl, we are going to really ramp up the meaning of that word brawl as we have got ourselves a triple threat Hell in a Cell match. Jacy, Jayne, Gigi, Dolin, Mandy Rose. You may recognize them all from a certain stable that may have existed in real life. But here, the three of these people hate each other. So they're gonna be locked up inside Hell in a Cell. All right, triple threat action. As there may be some sort of fatal influence or a toxic attraction to steel and pain in this one, as we are off and running with this next match. Triple threat, Jacy, Jayne, Gigi, Dolin, Mandy Rose, Hell in a Cell. And of course, because only to make things difficult for everybody, we have this eyesore of a red cell. Nice drop kick there from Mandy Rose.
She continues to fight off her opponent.
Series of elbows to the ribs. Here comes Jacy, Jayne from behind. Trapping Mandy in the corner, but Gigi Dolin, you can't ignore her. Gigi throwing Jacy over the top rope, turning this into a singles contest between Mandy and Gigi Dolin. For the time being, nice drop kick there from Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose with the aggressive face slam there. Driving Gigi nose first into the canvas, but a stiff elbow and a pinfall attempt with a roll up. Yeah, it was a 0 count. Mandy didn't even do anything about that. Mandy was like not even focused whatsoever about that move. Gotta wonder if this match will find its way to the outside of the cell. Well, all three are outside right now. That was a nice double team move.
Triple threats are so mentally and physically draining. How do you keep the pressure from getting
clothesline, sending sending Mandy Rose over the top rope from Gigi Dolin. And now stiff kick to the back.
There's no time to think, only time to act.
Gigi diving elbow shot delivered to Rose. I would like to see future iterations of technology make it so that like the camera facing wall of the cell becomes like invisible or clear. that's one thing I would really like, is that if the cell with all those hard steel supports became a little transparent so that we could see what was happening regardless of where the camera was angled, because like no matter where you put the camera, if it's on the outside of the cell, you can't see jack. But thankfully, we have our drone cam, brought to you by the Master Drone 3000, sponsored by Luther Core. Luther Core, Lex Luthor did nothing wrong, much like Mandy Rose on that Irish whip, sending Gigi to the outside and stomping a mud hole. Oh, hell yeah. Stomped the mud hole, walked it dry. Pinfall attempt here, only a 1 count. Beautiful pump kick there from Gigi Dolin. Yeah, that would be one thing presentationally wise I would love to see. Super kick. German suplex. That's pinfall for the one. Only one count only. Mandy Rose, former NXT North American champion. I believe at one point was an NXT champion as well, but at least within the confines of the Ultraverse. I'm not entirely sure about that. Not looking at her accolades right now. Nice head scissor takedown there from Gigi Dolin. All rolled through. Gigi's trying to sneak it up with a roll up. Mandy. Gigi trying to steal it. try. I get it. You know, trying to take a pinfall when you can. I don't know if that was ever gonna. Oh! That might work. Gigi got cut the hell open. My God. That pump kick busted Gigi Dolin open. Violent knee. And now Mandy Rose. Nope. Mandy Rose on the outside. Gigi Dolin on the outside. Jacy Jayne on the outside. We got ourselves the potential for some violence here.
That's for cleaning. Well, Saxton, it's about to be used to clean house. Boom, what a punch.
Mandy driving Jacy Jayne into the steel wall. That chain link wall of the cell.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Series of punches on the outside. And Mandy Rose now standing on the side while Gigi throws Jacy into the chain link. And now all three just standing there having a meeting in the corner. I think they forgot their spot. Ladies, there's a match. There's a match going on. Oh, right. Jacy. Not professional for me as a commentator to mention that they forgot their spot, but whatever, they forgot their spot. We move on.
Test your endurance. Your resiliency is no joke.
Gigi Dolin. Oh, I thought it was going to come this way. It was going to come towards that wall that has been damaged a few times. The chain link. As you can see, the door to the cell chained shut. There's no way out of the cell through that door. Another thing that I wish that we could possibly see in the future is being able to use the door. Into the steel steps, up and over. Jacy Jayne is in a lot of pain right now. Nice uppercut there delivered by Dolin, who is bleeding. Uppercut sending Mandy reeling. All three brawling on the outside. Jacy Jayne, smart to just get away from what's happening in the... Oh, nope, here we go. Back inside the ring. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Uppercut from Jacy Jayne. Uppercut from Gigi. Mandy's on the inside of the ring, just chilling. Look at Mandy Rose. While the other two are brawling on the outside, Mandy is just chilling. Dumping Jacy Jayne, and I think Jacy Jayne has been cut open as well. Back elbow to get out of, missed with a super kick. Mandy Rose is working on her cardio. Mandy Rose was just trying to work on, it was leg day for Mandy Rose. She was working on her cardio over there. Uppercut delivered by Dolin. Dolin back on the inside of the ring. Goes and she not only flattens Jacy Jayne, but the contact from that flattened that garbage can. That was a hell of an uppercut. Got a Hadouken into the garbage can. Kick, caught, countered to the elbow. Small in the back. Rolling encore. That got Mandy. Look at the wound on Mandy Rose's face. She looks dead to the world, but kicks out at 2. And then a spear out of nowhere from Gigi Dolin. Gigi cut Jacy in half with that. She got launched out of a cannon with that spear. Jacy Jayne somehow falling into a pinfall. And only a 2 count. Jacy Jayne jumps over Gigi. Splash onto Mandy. And now it's Jacy Jayne and Gigi Dolin teaming up against Mandy Rose. But in a triple threat, we know there are no friends in this match. There are only adversaries. Oh, what's Gigi thinking? Have a meal of a turnbuckle. Mandy Rose tried to go for that kiss from a rose, but Gigi able to slide out of the way. Hip toss from Mandy. And then a handspring into the drop kick. This is a golden opportunity to go for a pin. Jacy Jayne is outside of the cell. Jayne comes in to try to steals it. I was getting. Oh, nope, reversed. Pinfall attempt. Yeah, you got to think the Mandy Rose is going to be right on that. Springboard moonsault to Jayne. Gigi Dolin taking offense to that. How dare you? How dare you? As look at the state of all three women in this match. Jayne bleeding. Gigi Dolin seriously bleeding. Mandy Rose out on her feet, also bleeding. There's power slam there from Mandy Rose. And is this personal between Mandy grabbing Gigi by the ear, slamming her down to her, like slamming her head against the canvas back and forth. Nice series of counters. Gigi did not pay attention to the fact that there was one more on the outside or in the ring. Jayne gets laid out with a drop kick. All three women down into this Hell in a Cell match. Big slam. That trash can useless to the world right now. Mandy Rose doesn't see Gigi Dolin behind her. Does not see Gigi behind her. Kick to the gut. Mandy Rose. Double underhook. Bed of roses. Knee to the gut. Mandy Rose. Look at that cut above her right eye. Oh! Pinfall! Series of punches. Nice elbow. Irish whip. Into the power slam. Look at the state of Jayne's face. My God. She's like she's been hitting the face as a buckshot.
She's getting back into the ring under the ropes.
Counter. Gigi fighting her way out, but here comes Mandy Rose. Here comes Mandy Rose. There goes Mandy Rose. There goes Mandy Rose. Gigi driving her down with the go home. And only able to get a 1 count because Jayne was right there. Springboard elbow. Submission move locked in, and after everything that's gone on in this match, in the state of Jayne, I would not be surprised if this match ended right here, right now. But Jayne's fighting out of it. Is here inside Hell in a Cell. Jayne, Gigi Dolin, Mandy Rose have delivered. Oh, we're back on the outside. Gigi, Jacy, are they gonna brawl? No, they're gonna get back inside the ring. Well, Mandy Rose maybe has a thing or two to say about that. Mandy trying to run for the hills. Nice jawbreaker there from Rose on the outside. And then a super kick, knocking Gigi Dolin over the stairs. Jayne out on her stomach on the inside of the ring. You gotta wonder if Mandy and Gigi are gonna focus on each other, or they're gonna turn back to Jayne on the inside of the ring. I think this answers that.
Bringing this back into the ring.
To get a full shot of the Hell in a Cell structure. Jayne sitting, lying at wait. Neck breaker. Mandy's laid out on the outside of the ring. This perfect opportunity for a rolling encore. Pinfall attempt here. And Mandy Rose able to quickly break it up. Referee better just get the hell out of the way. Weapons, using the referee as a weapon. Hitting the referee and knocking him out. Everything is legal in this match. Kick to the gut. Gigi driver. Pinfall. 1, 2. No. That was as good as opportunity as there was. And I think Mandy Rose may have actually taken out the referee. I think that's what happened. I think Mandy took out the referee.
Walls of the cell.
Mandy's saving this match for herself by taking out the ref. And now the ref and two of the superstars in this match are down. Stiff uppercut sending Jacy Jayne reeling. Back elbow to get out of the clutches of Mandy Rose. Here comes Gigi.
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
Jacy Jayne, uppercut to Mandy Rose. Gigi Dolin. Driving Mandy through the wall! Oh boy! Oh boy! Now this poses a question. Will we see this match get vertical? As Jacy Jayne has gone through the other side! A whole corner of the cell broken open in this triple threat Hell in a Cell match. Jacy Jayne laid out. Gigi and Mandy brawling. Jacy Jayne's going up.
Okay, she's just not thinking straight at all right now.
Jacy Jayne is going up. Will Mandy or Gigi or both follow her? Oh, I think what might be happening is happening. Jacy Jayne taunting on the top of the cage. Mandy Rose goes back inside. Mandy Rose saying, I don't need to go up to the top of that.
She's psyching herself up now.
Same with Gigi. They're like, I don't need to put myself through all that unnecessary risk. Rolling pinfall, 2 count.
Shocked that she kicked out. You and I both, Byron.
Spine buster delivered by Jacy Jayne with the high stack for the 1, 2, and only a 2 count again.
Would see a kick out there.
Jacy's got the shoulders down.
Jacy Jayne after the spinning kick. Gigi Dolin, yeah, I was gonna say, here comes Mandy Rose with the pinfall breakup. And look at the state of the canvas as all 3 competitors in this match are bleeding. It makes complete sense that is starting to spill. Rolling encore! 1, 2, Gigi breaks it up. It is not Gigi's for this match as Gigi slides in to break that pinfall up.
Tough situation trying to find her way out. And she does.
And look at the state of everybody in this match. Gigi leaving pools of blood everywhere she goes. Rose job! Clothesline! Mandy Rose with her pick of the litter.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Mandy Rose. Diving drop kick.
The target. She has her down for the count.
And she fights.
And it's still only a 2 count. I don't know how Gigi still is able to keep going.
She comes.
Springboard moonsault.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Turns her around and upside down. Pinfall here for the 1, the 2, and not enough there either.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. Rolling neck snap.
Look at the state of the ring as this match keeps going on. Gigi is just leaving a trail behind her. Mandy Rose fighting her heart out. Jacy Jayne the same. Elbow from Gigi. Rake in the back.
Kick to the mid.
Gigi Dolin.
Wicked driver. Gigi has her on.
Oh, but here comes Mandy. Here comes Mandy with the rake of the back. Mandy just, I don't think this is gonna work. Gigi was standing right there. Gigi was standing right there. Mandy, I get it. Oh, Gigi with a big move. Slamming Jacy Jayne face down. Mandy Rose is out. Mandy Rose out of the ring.
And he evades the attack.
Kick to the gut, caught and countered. Elbow shot.
Returning to the ring now. She's
Into the corner, and now Jacy Jayne's out because Mandy Rose right behind Gigi.
Up for the electric chair, down for the drop. She's able to evade.
Mandy Rose. Oh. Big counter. Big suplex. Kick to the gut. Jacy not able to chain it. Missed with the diving elbow. There's got to be like blood in like Mandy's face or something. Not able to see the contact there or the entry point. Look at the state of this ring. Look at the state of this ring. All three in the corner. And I think Gigi may just slammed Mandy into a pool of Gigi's blood. I think Gigi was like, if I'm going to bleed, you're going to know what it's like for me to bleed. Although all three in this match are bleeding, and it's really hard to tell whose blood is whose. We're not running DNA tests of the canvas. Kick to the gut. Gigi Dolin. Powerbomb position. Down! But here comes Mandy Rose. And Mandy could steal this. Springboard. Moonsault. Gigi rolling out of the way. Mandy. Flapjack. Painting the canvas even more with the blood of Gigi Dolin. And Gigi Dolin, Hell's favorite harlot inside of the Devil's favorite structure. Oh, Moodalock! Yeah, I had a feeling. Mandy was going to be right there because she was standing. Trying to go for a spear, but tripped up. That kendo stick, which has had a heavy hand in this match. Pinfall after the shot with the kendo for the 1, the 2, the 3. What a match. My God. This is hardcore as a Hell in a Cell match gets without going up to the top. Flattened garbage cans. The cell was broken through on 2 sides. Gigi Dolin. Gigi Dolin and Jayne had a hell of a match in this one, but Mandy Rose here at Fall Brawl was able to be the one who got the win. What an incredible match. Here is your winner, Mandy Rose. And look at the wounds of war on Mandy Rose, not just in her face, but all of the bruising as well. She has been through an absolute war. She leaves here on top here at Fall Brawl. In our next match here at Fall Brawl, it's a straight up singles match between Jordynne Grace and Candice LeRae. There's been a lot of bad blood. Been a lot of words being exchanged between these two. General manager for Blaze, Alundra Blaze, decided to put them in a match against each other. So that's what we have here at the stream preview. Jordynne Grace, Candice LeRae. Up next here at Fall Brawl. As here we go with this next match on our card here at Fall Brawl. Candice LeRae taking on Jordynne Grace. These two kind of in a race for the bottom when it comes to win-loss percentage inside of the Ultraverse. Candice LeRae this season comes into this match 0-7. Jordynne Grace 1 win, 9 losses. It has been not great for either of these two. Both would like to try to find a way to turn that around as we approach the second half of the season and things really start to ratchet up as we gear towards the season finale. The question here is who is going to be the one that has what it takes to secure the win in this match. Is beautiful, nice technical submission move locked in there from Candice LeRae.
LaBae creates an opportunity.
You know, I in a backstage interview before the show even started, I was able to find Candice LeRae while she was preparing for this match. And I asked her simply plainly, how do you wrestle in high heels like that? And then she slapped me. So then I, you know, just decided that I didn't want to ask her any more questions. So we're just going to continue calling this match. Couple of clotheslines, trapped lariats and clotheslines to the chest and back, delivered to them, one big one from Jordynne Grace to knock Candice off of her feet.
So I don't think it'll backfire at all. This is gonna be nasty. There's the
strength of Jordynne Grace on display.
LaBae gets knocked down a peg.
Jordynne putting some punishing offense on display. Sidewalk slam.
Thinking of going high risk here. Sliding back into the from way up. Dani, double axe handle.
Nice double axe handle there delivered by Candice to try to take the Juggernaut off her feet. Candice trying to get the upper hand here. Springboard. Hurricane Rana. We know that Candice LeRae very well adept at taking to the skies. Showed that off. Clear as day right there.
Tough hit to the legs. That kind of focused attack on the leg could provide dividends.
Big time slam. Vicious. Oh, she was ready with the counter.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Candice LeRae with Jordynne Grace on the apron. Drop kick sends her flying to the outside. As this our fourth match here at the show at Fall Brawl. I want to thank you all for taking time out of your day for checking us out, whether you're watching us on the live streams on our Twitch channel or as a VOD on our YouTube channel. I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day for watching what we do here in the Ultraverse. Candice LeRae, Jordynne Grace brawling on the outside of the ring. As a reminder, unlike that Hell in a Cell match, which had really no limitations, there is a 20 count on the outside of the ring, and Candice LeRae knows it. Diving elbow drop resets the referee's count and also did profound damage to her foe in this match.
She's struggling and looking like no way.
Suicide dive to the outside as this match to the outside. So will we, courtesy of the Master Drum 3000. By the way, our last match, we had a very special cameraman for our last match. Our last match was brought to you by Kevin Dunn. He's been looking for work, and we decided to hire him for a half-eaten ham sandwich. And that's what was all the camera work during the Hell in a Cell match. Wicked stepsister on the outside.
Candice is absolutely driving her now. Ooh, man.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Her endurance is really being tested now.
This late into the match, though, still in pretty
Big power bomb. She's not done there. Knee to the face.
And Grace falls to a counter. She throws her back in.
Trying her best to fight out of harm's way.
Candice LeRae not giving much room for breath in this one. Getting out of the clutches of Jordynne Grace. Jordynne Grace doing the same. Getting out of the clutches of Candice LeRae. Even Steven right now as both women trading counters, at least until a code red. That sunset flip power bomb and only able to get a 2 count. Springboard. Candice feeling froggy. I don't think anybody's necessarily surprised by that.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Springboard after the frog splash, and yeah, Jordynne Grace getting out of dodge. Juggernaut driver. Will that be enough to put Candice LeRae away here? Nope. Only a 2 count.
Candice is digging deep into the reserves now. Has to find a way to shake things off. The best shot was thrown, but it couldn't put this match away.
And it seems as though, once again, anytime Jordynne Grace tries to go for like a big grapple, tries to go for a big power move, Candice LeRae is able to find a way to use her wrestling technique to sneak out of it. Meteora! You Michael Cole having a stroke about a Meteora. Jordynne Grace catches her, and this is why you don't want to get caught by Jordynne Grace. She'll pick you up, she'll drive you down. And a jackhammer with an arena that has a WCW logo carries a whole lot of weight. Not that that's nothing that Jordynne Grace isn't used to. Used to carrying a whole lot of weight in the gym.
She's coming too, and she's not gonna like what comes next.
It's the race, springboard.
Bang, a springboard cross body.
Fearlessly soaring to the outside. My goodness.
Doing whatever it takes to eliminate the competition.
Gotta pay Taki Michinoku's his royalties, even here at a Blaze show. And now, of course, Jordynne Grace back to the inside of the ring, more than happy to allow that referee's count to just keep going, giving her some chance to breathe and to let the audience let the audience know as well.
And here we go.
Like a Blue Thunder power bomb from Jordynne Grace. And Candice LeRae not quitting. As we all know, when it comes to the pinnacle of the action here in the Ultraverse, our women's division always finds a way to deliver, then over-deliver. They are much like the post office. They will always make their deliveries.
So smart, targeting the opponent's leg.
At least that's what they say.
Yeah, and then watch this.
But our women never fail to deliver.
Sequence of offense from Grace.
The attacks will not relent from Grace.
It pulls off the reversal.
Here's the kicks. Candice LeRae neck breaker. And now Candice just staring, waiting, goading Jordynne up to her feet. Only a couple reasons why Candice would do that. Irish whip. Tried to go for a running Hurricane Rana. But Jordynne Grace, with such a solid base, was able to stop her in her tracks. And then just picks her up and dumps her down. Feats of strength like that should be illegal. Or at least they shouldn't be so easy. Jordynne Grace doesn't exactly care about what looks easy. As she's got Candice down, Jordynne Grace. Big splash!
This has to be it.
Jordynne Grace with the win. I mean, when you look at ways to beat speedsters, you make them run into a brick wall. And in Jordynne Grace's case, you become the brick wall. Good effort from Candice LeRae. It just can't get a win. It's just, I don't know what it is about Candice. I don't know what she's got to change. I don't know what training regimen she's got to go through, but as we approach the halfway mark of the season, Candice is batting a 0 in the win-loss column. I tell you one thing, I'm not going to try to interview her again because I don't need to be slapped. Not me. Good match though, and this was the move to put everything away. That big bomb, that bonzo splash from the second rope. And we got ourselves a 3 count. Here is your winner, Jordynne Wraith. Jordynne secures the win here at Fall Brawl, and we will keep it rolling with the stream review. Feels good to get a win, especially at a stream review. You got to think that Jordynne Grace has got to feel good about getting that monkey temporarily off of her back. We'll see how long it stays off of it, though. As we continue on with Fall Brawl. In our next match here at Fall Brawl, we got ourselves a standard match between 2 muscle mommies in the Ultraverse. You know, I'm sticking with that. 2 muscle mommies, Nat Bolamaar, who has made a name for herself by putting her fist through people's faces, and Salang, who has made her name for herself by putting people through tables and rings. We got ourselves a fight for our next match here at Fall Brawl. All right, here we go. Our next match here at Fall Brawl, standard singles contest. Nat Bolamaar, Salang. And what you're going to notice about these two, is that they're both big, they're both strong, they will both punch you in the mouth without thinking twice about it. Pinfall attempt with a high stack here. Reversal into the pinfall from Nat Bolamaar. Salang now with the counter up on top. Nat Bolamaar now turns it around, and both kicking out at the ones each.
She has no idea she's in the crosshairs.
Big punch, then a chop. And this is what we're gonna get used to seeing with this match between Salang, who's heading up to the top rope, and Nat Bolamaar, who is currently on the ground. They're both at their core strikers. They're both powerhouse strikers that will do everything they can to just beat you to an incapable pulp. Where Salang may have a little bit of advantage over Bolamaar is that Salang does have that little bit of a high risk top rope arsenal inside of her. Nat Bolamaar ardently stays away from doing anything flying. She likes to ground and pound, while Salang will ground you and then pick you up, military press you, use you for reps instead of going to the gym and then dump you down, like what happens to a lot of people who have weights when they do go to the gym. Salang with a handful of hair, throwing Bolamaar into the corner.
Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task. Tossed hard into the ring post.
Referee standing right in front of our camera. Just can't help but stand right in front of the camera.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Laying up to the second rope. Diving splash to an unsuspecting Bolamaar.
Fends it off. Good counter. Trading counters here.
Big whiff on that clothesline. Bolamaar, knee to the face, and German suplex with the toes point, the high bridge, only a 1 count.
And in sight here. Heartbreaker. A modified cloverleaf applied into a backbreaker. Fantastic. Look at this serious combination of strikes.
Nice combo. Pump kick. Oh, caught. Disrespectful slap to the face. Salang just not.
Well placed elbow to break up the...
Oh, Nat Bolamaar. I don't know what Salang was trying there. She's just not backing down, but Nat Bolamar's like, all right, if you don't want to go down, I'll just keep hitting you while you're standing up. Oh, we talked about there being muscle mommies. That's a muscle buster.
She's taking a lot of offense here.
She got the cover here.
She kicks out with authority after 2.
She's still as determined as ever.
2 count. It feels like early. It feels like an early 2 count, but still a 2 count after the muscle buster.
To claw her way back into this fight.
To the throw, right into the cover. Kick out at 1.
A little closer to getting the pinfall.
That's a 1 count. That's a 1 count. That's the 1 count. And dumping Salang on her head with the Omega driver. Now Nat Bolamaar just screaming out of the audience. And this clash of powerhouses. Whoever can just outmuscle and wear down their opponent is going to be the one that leaves with the win.
Mounting. And hammering away.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. Check.
Or not, because Salang gets out of the way. And once again, in a match of 2 powerhouses where it's just strength on strength, we're trying to see what's going to be the divining rod, what's going to be what puts us away, and it could just be that jackhammer.
Game, set, match.
2 count or not. That was early in the 2 count too.
That was inches away from 3
millimeters. But if we see one more devastating move again, this can be over soon.
We're witnessing insanity. These superstars are chasing glory.
But who will reach their breaking point first? Who can hold on? Sent right into the corner.
Oh, shoulder first into that steel ring post.
She's ready to go all out.
And Nat Bolamaar not done, hyping herself up. What? Well, Salang tried to get out of the corner, and Bolamaar changed it up. It's like, all right, if I can't go for a hip attack, I'll just knee you right in the jaw and then kick you right in the nose.
She flipped that attack around.
She's rocked, and things aren't about to get any better.
Ducks under. And around with the Salanger ring.
We've seen her end matches with that before.
Took a little bit too much time to go for that pin. I gotta wonder if that time's gonna backfire.
She still has life. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the
Little too much time to try to set that up.
And listen to this place. It's deafening in here, Michael. These two showing how well they know each other.
Tail of the tape in this one, Nat Bolamaar, a fresh rookie in the universe this season. She's got a perfect 500 on her record, 3 wins, 3 losses, looking to try to balance the scales in her favor. Meanwhile, Salang is a former Raw Women's Champion. She's a former multi-time, a lot of champions. Salang has gotten it done, currently carrying a record of 8 wins, 15 losses this season.
She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Oh, God.
Remember, it is a 20 count on the outside of the ring. Oh yeah, sorry, that was my apologies. She has never held the Raw Women's Championship. She has held the NXT Women's Championship. That is my apologies. And that is a spine buster, and I'm sure that that'll be a ringing apology from Nat Bolamaar, who scores the win here at Fall Brawl.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
That is a landmark win for Bolamaar, getting a win here at the stream preview, and a big showcase match against a person who has held a world level championship. And Nat Bolamaar just continues to build momentum as the weeks go by in the universe. As we make our way, as we approach the halfway point of the season, if it's a time to start to get hot, now would be the time. And there you see it, that jackhammer. Right at the WCW logo, right down the original hard cam. Here is your winner, Nat Bolamaar. This is a rookie with with 7 matches under her belt, defeating a person who is a former world champion. Big moves here happening here at Fall Brawl as we continue on with the stream preview. Up next here at Fall Brawl, we're going to take a page from our friends from New Legacy. Big shout out to the New Legacy boys in the chat, as our next match is a classic tables match with a twist, and that twist being that this is Fall Brawl, and we're going to see just how much these two will brawl, just how hard these two will fall, and if they're willing to risk it all, because this is an iron tables match. It's not just gonna be one table, it is gonna be putting your opponent through multiple tables within a 15-minute time limit, and that is what's next here at Fall Brawl. That it's going to be literal hell. As you see the count at the top of your screen, this is an Iron Woman match.
This is one of the most strenuous match types in all of sports entertainment. Yeah, now that the bell's rung, the only things that matter are the scoreboard and the clock. I think we're going to see some true endurance and even a little desperation in this one, gentlemen.
And you see it 15 minutes on the clock in this match. Lilith Rose in the red and black, Dani Elliott in all of the colors. As we continue on a nice German suplex. None of that matters until you put your opponent through a table. Now, I was just about to ask, how fast is it going to be before anybody actually goes out and gets a table? And it took less than a minute for Dani Elliott to try to get her hands on one. Slides it into the ring, and then throws Lilith Rose right back in after it. In these Iron Tables matches, we've seen the scores be all over the place. Double ball lands on the underside of the table. We've seen these scores be all over the place in these Iron Tables matches. We've seen them as low as 1-0. Oh my God! Meteor onto the ground, knees first. I don't know how Lilith Rose is walking.
This is gonna hurt.
Now she's taking charge in the match.
Now Dani Elliott, table in her hand. The final girl looking up to set up the first table. Piston light punches a nice spinning back fist. Followed up by a knife edge chop, and now an exploder into the corner.
I bet they did, but they better be ready to adapt. Tables matches are pure chaos, so any plan you have.
Avoiding the table being thrown into the corner. Oh, interesting angle here. Interesting angle here. If Dani Elliott can turn it. Oh. Gets dumped down by Little Rose.
She might be able to start mounting something here. It's a start, but she's got to keep up this aggression.
Very timely counter in the first few minutes of this Ironman tables match.
Elbow will break that up.
Escapes out of that attack. Brutal club.
Hard Irish whip. Ducks under. Lilith Rose. Big boot. Sending Dani Elliott reeling backwards.
Oh, the knee takes a big hit.
Lifted into the fireman's carry. Launched into a roundhouse kick. What in the world? What's happening here?
Series of just trapped headbutts in the corner.
Nothing but blind rage.
And well, Lilith Rose was looking at the table, and oh, that's another table right behind where my position is in commentary. Lilith Rose, that's the first one.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
Just launch Dani Elliott from the apron through the table.
She wants it. She clearly has something in mind.
That's one way to get on the board.
She's ready to take
I was wondering if Rose was setting up to try to drive Elliott through the table on the outside, but instead bit of strength, drove her through the table on the inside, and now Rose is playing with house money. At the 4-minute spent mark here in this Iron Tables match, we already got one. And here comes Lilith Rose. No, never mind, not flying through the air. Dani Elliott getting back to her feet, getting back inside the ring. Or not, maybe not, going all around the ring, now inside the ring. This shards of table on the ground, and oh, powerbomb position. Dani Elliott fighting out of it.
punches to the face.
Half and half onto the broken shard of a table. But Lilith Rose just was like, is that all you got?
Ways to go, but you don't want to let this trend continue much longer if you can help it. One step ahead with the takedown.
Lining her up perfectly. I would feel what's coming next.
Missed with the springboard.
She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel
Lilith Rose perched up in a high position Meteora. This time, able to connect with it. This time, Dani Elliott taking all that damage. And now Lilith Rose. I mean, you know how you gotta win this. You gotta put your opponent through a bunch of tables.
She's headed out of the ring.
Table in the ring. I got a feeling, yeah, Dani Elliott's trying to get one of her own. But there comes Lilith Rose, who's in the lead in this match. As we've just passed the 5.5-minute mark. With 9.5 minutes left to go in this Ironman tables match.
Takes a big clean hit from the table.
Using the table as a weapon. All of it's legal. Everything is legal in this match. There are no pinfalls. There are no submissions. The only way to win is by picking your opponent up and throwing them through some hardware. Jesus! Rope step tope all the way to the outside as she changed directions midair. Lilith Rose is a demon. She's on demon time right now.
Hands and feet.
After that series of strikes, Dani Elliott is now cut open. Bang! Oh my. Oh my. Dani Elliott is looking very worse for wear. Just as you just can see, Dani Elliott not looking great right now.
Here comes a stomp, perhaps. Ooh.
And then a disrespectful kick to the face. Oh, Dani Elliott waking up, getting out of the clutch. And then a chop block. Irish whip, nope, reversed into the barricade. And remember, that's just cold steel. That's all that is. Oh, suplex into the side of the ring. Jesus. I mean, we mentioned that Lilith Rose is in the lead. She can play defensive. I don't know if this is exactly defense play, but it's another way to just completely incapacitate your opponent. As Dani just throwing the table at Lilith Rose. That's not going to put her through her. It's not going to put her through it, rather.
Throws her back in from ringside.
But it will do some damage. It will make it easier to get the job done later in the match. Wrenches the arm back, but Lilith Rose able to counter it with a punch to the ear. Irish whip. Watch out for those shards of table. Dragon suplex out of the underside of the table.
We're past the halfway point in this match. In a very narrow one-fall lead.
And Lilith Rose just trying to stack wreckage on top of Dani Elliott.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Bonk.
Holding the table with surprising accuracy.
One point on the board. I'm not gonna say it's a fall because, I mean, it technically is. 1 point on the board. One table broken. Lilith Rose picking Dani Elliott from the apron, throwing her through a table in the ring. And we got tables on tables now. We got two on the outside, one on the inside. One has been broken. And we only have about 6 minutes left to go in this match. There's still plenty of time. It does not take any effort or much effort at all. Beautiful DDT after the flurry of strikes from Lilith Rose. It doesn't take much time or effort at all to put your opponent through a table once you've got them in a position. Black Rose Madness from Lilith Rose. And then you can't put somebody through the steel steps, but you can sure as hell use them to make it so that they can't get up. And Lilith Rose is happy as a pig in mud right now, just absolutely content to be able to get the chance to do as much damage, to inflict as much pain as she is physically capable of. And now you start to see it. Dani Elliott has been through a lot, starting to leave a trail of blood around the ring. Dani Elliott's inside the ring. There are two tables on the outside. The thing is when you destroy the ribs, rolling Death Valley Driver there. When you destroy the ribs, you damage the core. If you don't have a core, as a base, you're not going to be able to pick somebody up for a lot of the moves that are used to put somebody through a table. No choke slams, no power bombs, none of that.
Up across the shoulders, torture rack.
Torture rack into the face buster.
That could end their night for good.
4.5 minutes left. Only one fall has been scored. The march of kicks, followed up by the roundhouse. And then once again, this time it's Dani Elliott using those steel stairs. We are just at about 4 minutes left to go. We have only had one table be broken through so far. Dani Elliott is feeling severely worse for wear right now.
She's in that zone. Total focus on the competition.
Elliott, table in hand. Rose, table in hand. They know what it's on, boink. Bonk. That's the exact position Lilith Rose had the original table in to put Dani Elliott through.
Now this is just classless. Somebody stop this competitor.
And only a quarter of this match left to go.
Deep into this match, and one fall is the
3.5 minutes left to go. 2 tables set up in the ring. Oh, Lilith Rose.
Set up a buffet.
I thought she was going to go and get the third.
forearm club. Just a relentless series of strikes.
Oh, Rose. Every rose has its thorns, with Dani Elliott not feeling very rosy about that table. Kick to the gut. 1 fall. Irish whip into the table. Oh, Lilith Rose is in a vulnerable position. Dani Elliott knows it. We are tied. Big counter into a reversal, sending Rose into the onto the table. Open the door for Dani Elliott to tie this one up.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
And Dani Elliott now just like, how about this? How about this? How about you take this? As you're starting to see the mountain of table pieces and the pool of blood from Dani Elliott in the ring.
Launched right out of the ring.
Don't know if throwing her to the outside is smart. Not at this point.
Remember, no countouts in this one.
2 minutes just about left. 2 minutes just about. 1 table broken each. Dani Elliott looks a lot worse for wear, bleeding out everywhere around the arena. And I dare say, with how this match has gone, if we have somebody who is able to put their opponent through a table, it will most likely be the deciding point in this Iron Tables match. And that is a big if, with 90 seconds left to go in this match. STO into the stairs.
Impactful STO.
Irish whip reversed. Now remember, there is a table on the outside. There is another table on the inside, but there are 2 tables potentially in play. And Dani Elliott timing Axe Bomber all the way to the outside. There are 2 tables at the ready with 1 minute left to go.
This has been an epic clash. No one budging, but struggling to
Hammerlock, able to get the elbow right between the eyes. Lilith Rose ducking out of the way, kick to the gut. Calls this the fall of Icarus. 45 seconds left to go. You need to move. Ah, the cutter. 35 seconds left to go. Dani is emptying the tank on the outside of the ring. 30 seconds left.
He might have just ended it all. Arm wringer into the hammerlock, stepping through.
Dani Elliott is seriously emptying the tank on the outside.
This is it all out of salt, and she is totally powerless right now.
She has her guard up, but she might need a better.
Dani may have just hit 4 or 5 finishers. And just absolute classic fashion. This match ends in a draw. An absolute battle between 2 just violent women who wanted nothing more than just to maim and injure their opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, this match ends in a 1-1 draw as we continue on with Fall Brawl. Our next match here at Fall Brawl is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Now, I know it says Extreme Rules, but that's just because the defunct Falls Count Anywhere matches are not quite enough for here in the Ultraverse. That's right, because here in the Ultraverse, Falls Count Anywhere means weapons are also all on the table, which is why it's got that Extreme Rules distinction. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Thea Hale taking on Io Sky up next here at Fall Brawl. All right, here we go. Falls Count Anywhere match. Thea Hale, Io Sky. This match will only end when a pinfall or submission occurs, but they are not limited to the ropes, so let's see how long they stay in the ring as both of them try to start off high octane. Kind of turn into a little bit of a, they both canceled each other out with the jumping moves there. As this is, I believe, if my count is correct, we have already hit our 7th match of our show today. This has been a great show so far. And still plenty of action left to go here at Fall Brawl.
Taken out with double knees. She's got the head scissors.
Now, I think it actually benefits EO to stay inside the ring. This is, in my estimation, EO is like being able to use the ropes, being able to use as both the turnbuckle to dive off of and the ropes to springboard off of. I think that it benefits EO much more to stay inside the ring. Whereas if this match gets to the outside and the unpredictable nature of being outside the ring, I think then it turns into favor Thea Hale. So let's see what goes down and which is the prevailing, which superstar will be the prevailing one. As, oh, of course EO gets the garbage can. Of course she does. Of all the weapons underneath the ring. Of course, EO Sky gets the garbage can.
Now is the time for these superstars to unleash their pent-up aggression and be as violent as they want.
And Thea knows it too. She's trying to keep a distance between herself. Trying to keep a distance between EO and the garbage can.
Heading to the top rope here, and she re-enters the ring. From the top.
Thea Hale, axe bomber.
She goes for the quick pin. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
Yeah, it's only a 1 count. This match has still got plenty of legs to go. Speaking of legs, Thea using her legs and an arm bar. Trying to pop that shoulder out. Trying to pop the elbow out of position. Ducks under. Hops over. Flapjack action. As Thea outside of the ring, EO following her. We are going to follow EO as the. Oh my God! Thea Hale! What the hell is Thea thinking? Getting that spike infused 2x4.
She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
And a sledgehammer, and these two are running. Oh, big sling!
Saying you want it, come and get it.
Big swing!
Going for the cover.
That volcanic, that meteoric sledgehammer shot from EO only met with a 1 count.
Oh boy, I think the crowd knows what's coming.
EO gonna take to the sky. Oh, and oh, Thea knew that it was coming as well.
You can't just hurl
And for people who are wanting to see EO do a flip, she may have just tried to do too big of a one-up. But EO's got her favorite weapon. EO. Oh. Thea introduces EO to the underside of the garbage can.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Not the most effective way to take out the trash, but still.
Ball swings around. That garbage can still standing strong in the ring.
Idea where she is right now, and it is about to get worse.
Irish up into the garbage can. Oh, okay. I thought that something big was going to happen there. But a dragon screw leg whip is equally as big. EO remembered that Thea tried to introduce a very dangerous element into that ring. That being this spike-infused 2x4.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. Eludes the attack.
And I don't know how you get up. You take one attack from that. Oh, shoulder breaker. Take one attack from that 2x4. I would be out. There would be no recovery. Might as well write my obituary.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch. Returning back to the ring.
Springboard, double springboard, head scissors, and through the garbage can.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
EO's starting to tee off.
It's the mark. Pin. She can end this now. They kick out at only one.
Yeah, only one. Only one. Oh, a trash can standing right there. Big stop from Sky.
Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right
Only a 2 count.
So close. That could have been it.
Now, this is not the standard. Now, this is the standard fair trash can. I would love to see Io with a specialty trash can that she can do some special stuff with.
She's going for the cover.
She needs her best friend.
And she fights it off.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's
Hell,
unbelievable.
we have a Damian Priest garbage can. I mean, not a garbage can. We have a Damian Priest steel chair. Granted, it's with him with a clown nose because of whatever, but we still have that. So why can't we have Io's best friend?
What are we gonna see here?
Do we know what she calls the trash can? Does she have a name for it? Or is it just trash can? Pinfall attempt here from Thea Hale. Does the trash can have a name? Does it have a name? I don't think it has a name. I think it's just trash can. I wouldn't doubt it if Io would give it a name though. Crossface locked in.
The look on her face says it all. The game plan is going.
Oh, really digging deep on that submission move. And Thea able to pick the fingers and able to get out of it.
She's got planned here.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Io to give the trash can a name.
A cracking blow from that.
And down for the count. She gets the shoulder up.
The 2 count, this falls count anywhere match, which is mostly stayed in the ring, continues on. And like I said, this with this being false count anywhere, I feel like that specific part of the stipulation more greatly benefits Io Sky over Thea Hale, as she once again locks in a crossface.
This could be over.
My goodness, look at how tight the submission's locked in. She can't stay in this for long.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Io showing some fatigue in this one, taking a chance to hesitate and try to go for a big swing with that
Serious.
2x4. Lucky for Thea, she was able to get out of it and then immediately into the Kimura lock.
Targeting the arm, holding on for letting go of her hold here.
Oh, let go of it pretty. I mean, Thea has gone through a lot. Those energy reserves are pretty low. I can imagine not having the energy to hit that. No! Tried to. Oh my! Threw it right at the eye.
Breaks the count.
Only a 2 count.
Scarily close to 3.
That 2x4 turned into a surface to air missile.
Io moved at the right time. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Got them off their feet here.
Kick to the back of the head from Io Sky. And the genies of the sky may be looking to, maybe looking to take flight.
Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air. It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Ooh, we just had a bunch of those. We don't need another one. Io saw that they didn't use a few of the tables in the Ironman tables match. It was like, oh, if this is still here, I guess I can use this.
Go away.
Connects. Saw it coming. And what need is there to go looking under?
And now Thea looking under the ring, and we've got a ladder. Like things needed to get more dangerous.
Connected.
Sliding tackle, diving over the ladder
She's heading outside the ring now.
while I was being slid in the ring. But yeah, like this match needed to be any more dangerous.
With an elbow.
Tables, ladders, barbed wire bats, and a crossface on the outside of the ring.
It's cinched in. This could be over. This could result in a tap.
Thea, oh, wow.
She can hold on.
The torque on the neck and the shoulder, and somehow Thea is still able to fight on.
She would do that. This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Io setting up a pile in the middle of the ring. I don't think that this has good intentions for anybody whatsoever. Thea, watch out! Her butt! Ow, her butt! Oh, her butt broke. Her butt bone's probably broke. Oh, landed butt first on the ladder.
She has to turn it around.
She's ready to take this match to the outside.
And now, Thea Hale up and around. DDT! Sledgehammer, table, the spike 2x4, ladders, garbage cans, and of course, a chair. Of course, a chair. Io rolling out of the way and then getting the chair. And a beautiful uppercut.
She knows just how much damage a steel chair can do, and that is what she is counting on.
Avoids the chair shot. Knocks it out of Io's hand. Firing with the educated fist. Back and forth we go. Thea and Io. And Io introduced face first into the apron. Thea Hale trying to make a pile of crap, pile of misfortune on the outside of the ring. Io has her pile of misfortune on the inside of the ring.
She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand.
Thea wants this one back inside. Thea wants this back inside the ring. She
The confines of the ring.
daring Sky to get back up. Kimura locked in. Ropes will not help you in a false cut anywhere.
Stand tight.
Io is trying to get the win with the submission. Thea has tried to get the win with the submission. Neither able to be successful at this point.
From the middle rope. Breathtaking. Io shoulders her down. Fights out at 2.
2 count.
This is going to come down.
And this one continues on.
Wants it more.
Both of these women have tried literally everything. Oh no, the one thing that we haven't seen. We haven't really seen Io take to the sky. We haven't seen the over the moonsault. We haven't seen some of those high flying moves that we know that she's able to. She's got the garbage can, her best friend in hand, and just bends it over the back of Thea Hale. And that's
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
simple little love tap with a garbage can is not going to get the job done.
That could make an opening for her. She's taking things to the floor here. Just provoking her opponent, daring her to make
Thea with the chair as a dare. And a spear! Sending the chair flying! What a hell of a spear! 1, 2, 3! Io literally speared Thea in half, sending that chair flying and getting the win.
was no exception.
Thea tried to go for one home run shot, and Io just said, that ain't gonna work for me. And here it was. Bang! The chair went flying and it exploded out of Thea's hand. Here is your winner, Io Sky! Good effort here. Good match in this Falls Count Anywhere. Io showing the clear wounds of war. Well, that's what happens at Fall Brawl. And we will continue on as Io's got to head to the back to get cleaned up. In our next match here at Fall Brawl, we've got ourselves a straight up match between Asuka and Stephanie Vaquer, looking to both try to show that they deserve to be at the top of their respective brands' women's divisions. They both have decided to lock heads and step up to action against each other. Asuka, by the way, is she is on our SmackDown brand. she's got a 5-8 record this year. She is 5-4, however, in singles competition. And then let's talk about her opponent in the ring. It's Stephanie Vaquer, represented in our channel by Bloody Bunny. 6 wins, 16 losses. However, in singles contest, Stephanie is 6-6. Both going to try to break out as far as making a statement for being able to make waves in their women's divisions on their individual shows, and also here on Blaze. We're going to see what takes place as we continue on with Fall Brawl. All right, let's get to it. This is our next match here. Standard match. This is a regular match, which means it's got to stay within the ring. Or at least stay within the ring within the 20 count, because that is the standard count out on the outside of the ring. As we continue on, a nice suplex to get started off. Saving that Vaquer taking on Asuka.
She saw a clear path to success and quickly started down that road.
I can tell you what, these two may not speak the same language. I mean, they both speak English. Stephanie's really been working on hers. Big ups to her for that, for like learning a new language just to get on with the audiences. But they do speak the common language of hands, and they both are fluent in hands, throwing hands and letting other people catch hands.
Getting to her feet here, stumbling into the lion's den.
Tight rope. Too much distance. Asuka trying to clear too big of a gap.
And now propped up in the corner. Oh, knee to the breadbasket. Foot to the midsection. Boom.
Series of strikes there. First a kick to the gut, then a knee to the face from Stephanie Vaquer. It's not Vaquer. Corey Graves. Vaquer. Learn how to pronounce Chilean names. Corey Graves. Knee to the face delivered by Asuka.
Asuka has been more ruthless than ever. Some of those cheap tactics do run Asuka the risk of losing this match tonight, don't they? While Asuka's certainly towing the line, that doesn't mean she can't get things done by the rules. The Empress of Tomorrow is more than capable of beating anyone without resorting to the dreaded mist. Hooked up.
Up and down. Nice inverted suplex there from Asuka, taking control of this one. Unlike the last match, once again, this one, you can only get pinfalls or submissions inside of the ring, and that is just fine for Asuka. She is very, very well adept at tearing an opponent apart between the ropes. Inside the squared circle has definitely been her domain for years and years and years.
She's looking to go top rope here. And from the heavens.
Well, Stephanie got the hell out of Dodge. Asuka
Back into the ring.
didn't realize that until way too late and went crashing down to the middle of the ring.
Oh, leg lariat.
Spinning heel kick there from the Empress of Tomorrow. Now willing Stephanie back up to her feet. Asuka trying this again. This time able to connect with the tightrope into the drop kick. Pinfall near the middle of the ring, 1 count.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
That's a 1 count, yeah. That's a 1 count.
Excellent opportunity for her to shift the momentum.
She's trying to get her bearings back now. Michinoku driver.
Submission move locked in, that STF locked in. Close to the middle of the ring, but Asuka able to very easily, very effortlessly pick those fingers apart and keep this match rolling.
Effective counter. And here's Asuka sent flying.
And if this were the Royal Rumble,
She's taking things to the floor.
Stephanie would have an elimination. However, of course, that's not until January. What this is a Fall Brawl, and a very fitting with Fall Brawl, we have got ourselves a fight in the ring tonight. Double underhook to the suplex, rolls around, and then a second, rolls around, and then a third time dropping her foot flat on her face on the canvas. And now Stephanie trying to get ahead of steam. Asuka smart, knows what Stephanie generally does in those kinds of situations. Rolls to the outside, breaks Stephanie's stride, and Stephanie tried to go for a springboard reverse leg drop or something to that degree. Asuka stepping right out of the way.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Oh, meet me in the basement. I've got a foot to the face for you. Little step right on their face. Dropping a leg. She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Tiffany, nice springboard into the drop kick there from the second rope, and now Vaquer on the apron. She likes to go up and over with the head scissor takedown.
Is it enough to keep her down? And she's not done.
Yeah, but Asuka's the danger. She's just Asuka is the danger. You can't put her away with a move like that.
Picked up the pace. This has to be a bit demoralizing for the Empress. Put the brakes on Vaquer.
Series of cold strikes, and Asuka saying, "You're gonna kick me. I am the one who delivers." Pointed, and then looks like an Achilles locked in, but nope. Neckbreaker, middle of the ring. And Stephanie Vaquer is just doing everything that she can to create a. Well, we're gonna see it. I thought she was lined up for something. Instead, slips on the banana peel. Asuka not giving her another opportunity to rally. Inverted suplex again from Asuka. And now Asuka up, laughing in Stephanie's face. Ducking a counter there from Vaquer. All the way over to the corner we go. Once again, introduced intimately into the corner. Rebound! Suplex from Stephanie Vaquer.
Turns that away. Saw it coming and slowed it down with
Asuka lock! Asuka lock is in! Stephanie's nowhere near the ropes. And Asuka, I mean, I can only assume that she let go of the hold. This has been kind of a daunting match between the two, both feeling the time pass in this match, those stamina reserves depleting as the match keeps going on. I see what Asuka was trying to go for there. While Stephanie was reeling, I see what Asuka was trying to go for, just a hair too late. Yeah, Asuka thought that was enough. Clearly it wasn't. Stephanie down, and Asuka working the arm because she's setting up potentially for another Asuka lock. I want you guys to clock that. If Asuka wins the Asuka lock, it's because she's doing she's making a pointed effort now to target the arm and the shoulder. Well, Stephanie twisting corkscrew moonsault. Not enough to put Asuka down. It was very impressive, but it wasn't enough to seal the deal. Stephanie, what you doing? What you doing? Seemed a little confused as to, or maybe she was going for a move and then realized Asuka was a little too far. That's stopped in her tracks, tried to readjust. Probably a smart readjustment from Stephanie as she.
That's not what she had planned.
Yeah, it didn't go so well. Into the turnbuckle though. That's a good way to change the tactics. Diving forearm halfway across the ring. And Stephanie now attacking the arm, trying to pull a page out of Asuka's book.
Anything Asuka is trying is being suppressed. Such a...
Oh. You can't just do... Oh. Stephanie, you can't just do that and not do the thing.
Oh, what a drop kick.
Booker T disappointed. Gotta give the people what they want.
Oh, look at this. Arm bar.
And once again, Asuka targeting the arm. Trying to set up, trying to soften up that arm, trying to soften up the elbow and the shoulder for the Asuka lock. Neat! Defeat!
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one. Stephanie Vaquer with her opponent.
No devil's kiss, but an SVB!
There won't be any.
And that is for the 1, 2 count only. This match continues on. A great match that we've had here.
Showing everyone it's going to take more to put her away.
And you see it. Oh, get ready. She knows exactly what she's doing with this.
And now, so like both women targeting the arm of their opponent in the match. Both women targeting the arm of the opponent.
She releases the hold.
Asuka obviously trying to set up for the Asuka lock. Don't know why Stephanie keeps going for arm submission moves. And that is unless she looks to try to steal the Asuka lock from Asuka, use it against her, put the match away like that. But I don't know if Stephanie's able to do that. It's way too tactical of a submission move for Vaquer to be able to lock in.
Fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to launch her.
Diving hell of an elbow.
Her moment could be at hand.
And now Vaquer on the apron. We've seen this once before. Boing! And on to the head scissor takedown.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Then potentially that twisting corkscrew moonsault. She turns it around and she went to the well too many times. Came up dry. Sets up Asuka. German suplex, middle of the ring. And now Asuka.
It's raising the hairs on the back of my neck.
Like a coiled snake. Oh no, big counter from Vaquer. Eat defeat. Go for the pin. This is when you go for the pin. Or not. Or not. Series of back elbows. Series of punches. Flurry of kicks. There's a blitzkrieg of strikes. Trying to daze and discombobulate your opponent in the match. But it's Asuka. She's used to that. Clothesline sending Stephanie collapsing over the top rope. As we get a nice view of Fall Brawl. We're back to the outside of the ring. Asuka knows it is a 20 count on the outside and is doing everything that she can to try to wear down Stephanie Vaquer, who was in a tremendous amount of pain with that submission, with that wear down move to the knee.
Both arms trapped. This will
And just
not
bouncing her head off the outside, the mat on the outside.
Stop, jeez.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Asuka might be looking to fly.
Asuka up top. Asuka
She's gonna be met with some
looking to fly. The Empress of Tomorrow with a drop kick of tonight.
Missile drop kick.
from the middle rope.
Followed up by a big splash. And if I were Asuka, I would have held on to that for the pin as Stephanie's able to get back up to her feet. Seemed like an error of judgment there from Asuka. Uh-oh. Big power bomb. And then the high stack. Trouble. Only a 2 count.
That she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron. Asuka looking for it there.
Asuka's been setting up for this the whole match. That Asuka lock is in. Stephanie's arm has been severely weakened throughout the match. Asuka has to tap out. She has to tap out. Asuka gets the win. She has been trying to pick her spot for that Asuka lock for the entirety of the match. And it was just a matter of time before Stephanie's guard had slipped for just a fraction of a second. And that's what you just saw there. Asuka, Stephanie gave us a tremendous match back and forth between these two. However, you can't allow the door to open for Asuka. She will not just barge through it. She will burn down the house as she walked in. That's right. She'll pull the Swerve Strickland. She will walk into that house. She will burn that son of a gun down. And then play video games in the flames. Great match, though, between Stephanie and Asuka here at Fall Brawl. Just a fantastic match between two women who, you know, could admittedly have better overall records, but have pretty decent singles match records. And are definitely looking to make an impact as we advance towards the second half of the season. And Stephanie just tried to go to the well too many times. You see it with moves like that. Tried to go for that springboard Hurricane Rana. Asuka turns into a high stack into a power bomb. And then immediately afterwards, after she was still dazed, locked in the Asuka lock. And that'll do it here. Here is your winner, Asuka! And Asuka standing proud and tall here at Fall Brawl as we continue on with the show. After all of that in the last match, it is time to really see who has what it takes to leave Fall Brawl on both feet. As next up, Olivia Flores takes on Wraith in a last woman standing match here at Fall Brawl. As we continue on
A true test of fighting spirit
with Fall Brawl, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Olivia Flores in the black and red, and then you've got Wraith with the purple hair. All this, it's gonna boil down to who has got the stronger testament of will, who has got the bigger degree of fight, who's got that dog in him.
tremendous amount of cardio and strength. Looking to take the legs out.
About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what.
And I don't know what it's gonna take to win this match. If we could judge this based off of a previous last man standing matches that'll happen, it's gonna take a whole lot of damage to try to keep your opponent down from answering that referee's 10 count. That is, unless someone pulls a John Cena and like duct tapes you to like the ring post or something like that.
She's facing some real pushback here.
Yeah, she's taking some tough hits, but don't you go counting her out.
Boom! Knee drop right.
This knee drop there delivered by Wraith, and this match going to the outside. That doesn't matter. It can be on the outside. It can be on the inside. It doesn't matter where you get it done and what you use to get it done. As the sledgehammer shots delivered to the ribs.
With this sledgehammer.
Taking full
And the first referee's counts
in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
as Wraith standing in the ring valiantly above her fallen foe.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here. The last man standing
Up high.
Oh,
Who
wow!
you are when you
Whoa, my God! The diving corkscrew stunner over the stairs to the outside.
Oh, not looking so high and mighty now, is she?
delivered into the barricade. Brutal knee strike.
The knee to the face cutting open
Oh man.
Olivia Flores
Busted her open. She lost some of her stamina at this stage.
as Wraith once again standing proud in the ring.
How much you can endure.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. She had that scouted. Ooh. Oh, God. She goes back into the ring.
Again, another attack on the outside. Wraith going back to the inside of the ring, getting her distance.
Defiance.
Wraith quickly, but getting back up. Not much damage has been done. Some decently impactful moves. That Sledgehammer doing the most heavy lifting in this match, at least as of right now. Oh, Wraith has got Olivia Flores up and drives her down. Beautiful attack there into the side of the ring. Wraith, speaking of the ring, goes right back in the ring, goes right back to the corner, and
Here she is, just basking in the
trying to hype herself up.
kicked right in the gut. Ripcord flatliner.
And the momentum of that move taking Wraith to the outside of the ring, right in. Don't know. This is a smart idea. Kind of bad positioning for Olivia Flores. And Wraith just did the Samoa Joe. That was as Samoa Joe as it gets. As soon as she was in the air, just now, I'm going to go the other way. Wraith earning her master's degree from the Samoa Joe School of getting the hell out of the way.
Oh, nasty fall. I can't see this going on much longer.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
Manages to reverse it.
Dodges away.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
And the springboard, and once again, Wraith at the Samoa Joe School of not taking springboard moves. Wraith has got her advanced degree from the Samoa Joe School of not giving a damn about that.
You can tell she has no idea what's coming to her. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. And here we go.
Around and then the cross arm breaker.
Across all bars, locked in. Oh no, wait a minute. Countering out.
Desperately fighting their way out. Takes their breath out. Effective counter. And gets back up to stop the count. Still has life left. Being placed in the corner here.
Spinning kick. Not done there. Up on the second rope. And it's time for Ultima Weapon. Knees to the back. Debilitating move. Painful as hell. And yet, Olivia Flores had a feeling it wasn't going to be enough to keep Wraith down. Keeps up the attack. Bounds up to the top rope. Referees count. Oh, but Wraith is not done. I'm sorry, Olivia Flores not done. Walks the tightrope, drops the elbow.
This could be the end.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to
Flores just brimming with confidence after the big combo of moves.
right now. She's back to a vertical base. She is not done fighting.
Series of kicks. A nice drop kick there delivered by Olivia Flores. And after the drop kick, Olivia's going to the top, going to the corner, and she's going to let the people in the audience know.
Does she think she's in a pose-off or something? This is a wrestling.
Once again, Olivia going to the corner, just chilling and relaxing.
Count ends there.
Able to
Yes.
rally and get back.
What else are you going to do while the referee is counting to 10?
Scouted. Now can capitalize.
Kick to the gut. And Wraith with her opponent in a powerbomb position, launches her into the ropes. And Wraith could not be more proud of herself after just sending her opponent. Uh-oh. Yep. Wraith backed herself into a corner. Tried to go for a clothesline and instead, standing Spanish fly.
Proving that she is a superstar who knows how to carry herself. Threatening the end of the count.
Only a few more seconds before
That's an 8 count. Olivia Flores getting right back on the attack. Oh, kick to the chest.
Sternum. These women refusing to back down, going toe-to-toe to prove who's better.
This is a testament to the lengths they will go to remain on top of the women's division.
She's just bad.
Olivia Flores
Reps at 7.
loves playing with that kendo stick in the corner.
Looks like that last hit did some real damage.
Olivia Flores loves playing with that kendo stick after knocking Wraith down to the ground with it.
Look at the sick glee she is showing over having the kendo stick in her hand.
Putting an end to the ref's count there.
She gets around the attack.
Big clothesline.
Nasty. And she's able to break the count.
And well,
She's showing a
Flores right back up to her. And Wraith backs herself into a corner and just asks for it.
Get when you disrespect your opponent.
Strong overhand strike and then a ripcord knee shot there from Olivia Flores. Wraith is down. Ref is counting. Flores is in the corner. Flores is going to taunt. Yeah, you let him know. Yeah, let him know, Olivia Flores. You let him know.
at this point.
Able to make a timely escape.
Seeing her confidence is inspirational. The WWE Universe is not worthy of seeing such an athlete.
Flores just walked over her opponent, Wraith, to go to the other corner to do that taunt. Wraith able to lower her center of gravity enough so she wasn't able to be picked up by that suplex attempt. Spinning heel, spinning kick, not done there. Ultima. Weapon!
This is the chance she was looking for. And this is as much a dare as it is a statement. She's looking very comfortable with that kendo stick. Should make anybody think twice.
Letting us all know.
Olivia Flores is just waiting for Wraith to get up. Got that kendo stick in her hand.
We're close to the end.
And that does it here.
The official has to call it.
The kendo stick. Shot puts this one away. This hard-fought last woman standing match. That was an incredible move. That corkscrew diving stunner to the outside over the stairs. That was incredible. And when you look at it from beginning to end, it did really look like Olivia Flores in the black and red was in control of this. She was able to execute her offense to the best that she wanted to. Obviously, we saw some big moves from Wraith. Like, Wraith was not going to allow this one to not have its big moves. But at the end of the day, here is your winner, Olivia Flores. As we continue on with Fall Brawl after that last woman standing match. Next up here at Fall Brawl, we got ourselves a nice match between Charlotte Armstrong and Mickie James as we continue on with the show. All right, as we get on to our 10th match of the day, Mickie James, Charlotte Armstrong. Nice drop kick there to get started off.
In the women's division, and she has no issue getting in your face about it either. She doesn't care who she has to run over. There is no second place for her in any competition.
Tell you this, Mickie James, Charlotte Armstrong, two women who know how to get the job done. Mickie James was this season's most recent Women's Royal Rumble winner. She main evented WrestleMania, won the NXT Championship from then champion Becky Lynch. Mickie James is stacked the accolades as far as when it comes to what you can accomplish here in the Ultraverse. She's won almost every championship that has been around as long as she has, with the exception of, I believe, the Women's Intercontinental, the Women's United States, and the Women's North American Championships, which are all new this year. Tried to go for the springboard. I think she actually did hit that.
Sharp knee. You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
As a Charlotte Armstrong just chilling in the corner, waiting for Mickie James to get back up, and that's the thing that you don't want to do. You don't want to give her any inclination that she's got an opportunity to take advantage of this match, because Mickie James, she's scary. In so many ways, she's a scary individual. You don't want to get on her bad side. You don't also want to allow her to get on her good side.
Shot block, brilliant, right to the back of the knee. And after that shot to the knee, what could be next? Just like that, she turned it around. Back and forth, trading reversals. Look at this, going right after the
Tries to pop the shoulder out.
Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
incredible Hurricane Rana.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Neck breaker. No other plans instead. A neck breaker of their own.
She got put to cover. She's going for it.
Pinfall attempt here.
And the referee ends the count.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Stop after stop after stop.
You gotta wonder if
Charlotte Armstrong, she's the purveyor of what she calls Armstrong style. She is very well adept at trying to bruise and confuse her opponents, as you just saw there with a back body drop on to the apron.
Beam out on the apron, and they definitely just felt all of it.
yes, that might be seeing triple after that.
Just try to hit the one in the middle.
First up top.
And a diving knee, but Mickie James able to get out of the way.
Oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
Tossed back into the ring.
And Mickie James right back on it. Stomp to the back. And it's gonna be a very interesting chess match between these two because they're both very well adept at at the technical game is also with the striking game. Mickie James and Charlotte Armstrong fairly even on that realm as far as the competition goes. I think the mental edge is going to be the fact that Mickie James, in the opinion of a lot of people, has gone on for mental edge a few times. And I think that ability to be unhinged is going to be the X factor in this match. Although, okay, of course, we will only know that as this match plays out. Nice slam there.
Back up, but she's super out of it. Planted down across the back.
Body slam slipped out.
Nice inverted DDT from Mickie James, and she's got Charlotte Armstrong down. Trying to go for the mid kick. Oh, got scouted. Get scouted. That's Charlotte Armstrong knowing her opponent. That's Charlotte Armstrong, the former Women's World Champion, the former Women's United States Champion. Very accomplished in her own rights as well, has gone up and down the roads and has seen as much as there is as far as competition goes inside the Ultraverse.
This is too far. This is too far.
Oh, shoulder! That power slam, that shoulder mounted power slam.
It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
Her perseverance is unreal.
Preserving her opportunity to keep this match alive. Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still was not enough.
Irish whip tries to. Yeah, he tried to take the leg.
And she just avoided some serious damage.
And now she's in full defense mode.
This is where she breaks.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Oh, look at a torch of their opponent. Oh, shoulders are down.
Is this the end?
Pinfall? No, I was gonna say that was not gonna be enough. Didn't even look close to being enough.
With the counter.
She's showing how much punishment she can withstand before getting her own offense in.
She's showing some signs of life here. As the leg trap, fisherman suplex. Boot to the stomach.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Nice kick. Nice insecurity to the back of the head. Mickie James doing a great job of basically giving a nice counterpoint to the type of offense that we're used to seeing from Charlotte Armstrong. Charlotte Armstrong's used to, like I said at the beginning of the match, she's used to bruising and abusing her opponents. And with Mickie James able to stick and move like she's been able to do in this match, Charlotte Armstrong hasn't been able to really get her offense going. And in saying that, Mickie James has definitely been able to turn the page and get the advantage on her side, it feels like. Clothesline, and then As I said that, Charlotte Armstrong drops the top rope, lowers the bridge, sends Mickie flying, and gives herself a chance to breathe on the inside of the ring.
Backbreaker. Ooh. Picked up and being carried around now. Boom, what impact. And that's some late match offense from her.
I think she's forming a plan to end this conflict soon.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
And as soon as Mickie spilled to the outside of the ring, all of a sudden, advantage Armstrong.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Ducks under, flapjack.
Face first. You have to imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
It might just take that extra push.
Mickie James setting up potentially for the mid kick. Oh no, never mind. Never mind, even more vintage. That Mickie DDT.
Kick out. She still has life.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Caught with the double axe handle.
She's looking to end her right now.
Kick to the gut, Mickie James once again up and down. A move that's won her multiple championships, but you gotta wonder if that's in the ropes.
Kick out.
That looked like a rope break that the referee missed. That did look like a missed rope break. Once again, the DDT. Mickie James is just not able to get it done.
To do to put her away? I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
yeah, after all of that, it's been pop, 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 pop. Mickie James.
Just kicked out. I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's capable of. Confidence must
Mickie James still have to fight this match because
can't get the fall.
the purveyor of Armstrong style Charlotte Armstrong is not relenting. She's not giving in.
A kick out at two.
That is just pure instinct.
Mickie James, let's just review. Mickie James just hit a Mickie DDT, a Mickie DDT, a Mick kick, and then a Mickie DDT. That's 5 big money moves, and Charlotte Armstrong just said, nah. She just said, nah, I'm good. Mickie James up on the top rope and gets laid out with a layup powerbomb.
She is slow.
Oh boy.
Won't be able
Charlotte Armstrong. Choke slam, backbreaker.
Switch into a backbreaker. That was unique.
I think that's all she wrote.
There's two. No, she
And
can't.
a 2 count there. Phoenix Joker, thank you so much for the 30 months in the middle of this amazing match between Mickie James and Charlotte Armstrong. Power, but choke slam into the backbreaker a second time. And now it's Mickie's turn. Taking back-to-back moves. Will she kick out? No, she won't. Charlotte Armstrong gets the win.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
That was nuts. I don't know any way to put that. I don't know any other way to put that. That was nuts. Like, yeah, I don't have any other words to try to contextualize that. As once again, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Bryce4888, Phoenix Joker. I appreciate that. This match was crazy, man.
Bryce_48_88 just subscribe.
I don't understand.
Joker, 1 gifted a tier 1 sub to Bryce_48_88. They had given 290.
I don't understand how Charlotte Armstrong was able to kick out of all the things that she kicked out of. Like, it does not seem like it was in the realm of, like, possible, but and still, he was able to get that job done. Man, that was crazy. Here is your winner, Charlotte Armstrong.
It takes to be a WWE superstar.
Man, that's all I gotta say here at Fall Brawl, man. Just man, that was. How do you take like 6 finishers and then just be like, nah, I'm good? I don't understand. I'm being told that we are cutting to the security camera over in the parking lot. I don't know what's going on, but I've just been told that something is going on in the parking lot. So let's get over to the security footage and see what's happening now. It looks like once again Roxanne Perez. Once again, Roxanne Perez looks like this is obviously live security footage. You guys can tell by the degraded quality of the camera. Roxanne Perez once again attacking Rhea Ripley backstage. Can't see exactly what's going on as they are brawling with that construction scaffolding in the parking lot, but it does look like Rhea Ripley, who was attacked on Blaze by Roxanne, now once again being ambushed by Roxanne backstage. And I'm being told security has no idea that this is going on. They're seeing this footage live, and apparently all the security is barricaded inside of the security office. They are not able to come out to try to stop this ambush, this attack happening on the outside. We know that Rhea Ripley is due a title match. Rhea Ripley is due a title match, I believe, against Cora Jade. She did earn that opportunity.
The parking lot is never the ideal place to settle your business, but here we are.
Yes, Rhea Ripley, she, by nature of a multi-woman match, has earned a shot at becoming a double champion. She's already the Raw Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley has a match tonight against Cora Jade for the for the Women's World Championship. And the last thing that she needs is to have to deal with an assault from Roxanne Perez, but it looks like right now that Rhea Ripley is able to try to get the upper hand in this assault. Looks like she should be able to get back inside the building and get to a safe location before her title opportunity later tonight.
Ripley avoids the attack.
Rhea Ripley with that
Well, this is really no place for a fight surrounded by pavement.
that traffic cone. Oh my God! What an amazing big boot right between the eyes. Rhea Ripley is gonna take care of Roxanne Perez. Wait, Roxanne. Got a handful of Rhea Ripley's hair. Dragging Rhea Ripley back towards that flower bed that we saw was a point of it. And now Roxanne choking Rhea Ripley out. Rhea Ripley. Oh my God. Rhea Ripley. I can tell you this. That move. Rhea is left lifeless in the parking lot. We don't know what the state of her is after her back-to-back assaults backstage. Rhea Ripley with the championship opportunity tonight. We don't know if she's going to be able to make it. Of course, if she's cleared, she will have her championship opportunity against Cora Jade for the Women's World Championship. And we will find out if that's the case. We will find out if that's the case as the match continues on. But we have to continue on with the action here at Fall Brawl. And we continue on with the Heritage Championship on the line as Maurice defending her championship against Kairi Sane. For those of you who are unaware, the Heritage Championship is a match in which it is 2 out of 3 falls with a hard time limit of 20 minutes. And each person on each side has a manager to back them up. They have a second. So this is our next match. The Heritage Championship, Maurice defending against Kairi Sane.
Dame lo que quiero, mami yo te meto un dedo en la discoteca, mami yo no soy una feca, dame eso pa comerte como cena, soy real, yo te voy a perrear.
Predictions are open for this match. Get your predictions in.
Yo te voy a quebrar, yo te voy a amar, hacemos OnlyFans y tú tienes que pagar. Cause she knows what I like, se pone las rodillas y le canta a mi mic, tú eres una loca, baby please don't bite, se pone bien bellaca and she wants it all night, all night. Un shot de tequila, 2 shots de tequila, 3 shots de tequila, vete mami, vamos a pelear. Un shot de tequila, 2 shots de tequila, 3 shots de tequila, vete mami, vamos a pelear. Quiere que le sube a la nota, tequila y un poco de... Pone bien loca, tú eres mamazota. Le jalo el pelo y la en el suelo. Ese también dulce caramelo. Con un shot y masito de hielo. Te lleva para el cielo. Ay,
Yeah, get your predictions in for this one, everybody. As we will continue on in a second.
Un shot de tequila, 2 shots de tequila, 3 shots de tequila. Vete mami, vamos a pelear. Un shot de tequila, 2 shots.
Do I think Judgment Day has any way of winning their title back? I didn't know they lost. Oh, you mean the tag team titles? I don't know. Does anybody really care about the Raw tag team titles? I know, Phoenix Joker, that you've been here, but like I like to remind people because some people forget. Some people forget that like they think that I am ignoring them when I'm not immediately responding to what's happening on stream. Yeah, I know. But yeah, does anybody really care about what's happening? I mean, honest, like I hate to say this, but like I don't really care about a lot what's happening in the WWE these days. I really don't care about what's happening with the tag team division because they don't care about the tag team division. that's my not even hot take. That is a cold as ice take. That the WWE doesn't care about the tag team division. So why should I? They killed Cena's retirement tour. You could say that. I think that the party responsible for that is Dwayne Johnson. Personally speaking, I think that he is the more responsible party for that not going well. Is good old Rock. You mean she lost one of her 12 titles? Oh no, Money Lady lost one of her 12 championships. Whatever will she do? Oh no! Whatever will she do? She lost one of her 12 titles. God, man, call the police. Stop the presses. Money Lady lost one of her 12 championships. Oh no! Call the cops. It's good showing for Red Velvet. That does a lot. That shows that they've got like a lot invested in Red Velvet to have her be one of the people who beat Mercedes for one of her titles for the first time. Like Mercedes has held those championships forever, so. Like every one of those championships forever. I have a feeling the next time she defends a title abroad, she'll lose that one too. And this is the point, to give attention to all of these women's championships so that when eventually she does lose them, the person who gets them all of a sudden has a big name behind them and able to draw audiences to watch them. Smart business. Smart business. All right, here we go. Heritage Championship is on the line in our next match, so let's get to it. The following match is a Heritage Championship match. In this match, it is held under best 2 out of 3 falls rules within a 20-minute time limit. If you do not score both falls within the time limit, the championship will not change hands. Kairi Sane making her way to the ring first, as is the way. I hope that Kairi's ready. She's got her hands full. Maurice is one of the scariest individuals that there is inside of our streams. It's like one of the most decorated people of all time in the Ultraverse. One of the best win-loss percentages of all time in the Ultraverse. And this time she's bringing her man. She's bringing her mans. Oh, look at that. True love. True love. Wonder if they use the Zamboni on the ring mat? No, we set it on fire and replaced it with another one. All that blood wasn't coming out. We threw it right into the furnace.
I hope everybody enjoyed their turkey as we prepare to kick this match off momentarily.
You know what, guys? Aside from my family, I can't think of 2 other people I'd rather spend Thanksgiving with. In fact, I go so far as to say that you guys are like family to me. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas.
Miz, this ain't about you. Miz, this really ain't about you. for the Heritage Championship. This is a 2 out of 3 falls match with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first the challenger from Yamaguchi, Japan. She is the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane, represented in our channel by Future Fortune. And her opponent, she is the reigning and defending Heritage Champion from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, represented in our channel by Bryce 4888. She is Maurice.
With this championship title in play, you can expect this match to be something special.
Heritage Championship rules means 2 out of 3 falls. 20-minute time limit.
You'll have to forgive me for the lack of information on this title, but I have heard that it's highly coveted.
Well, my sources sent me a VHS tape with this title's greatest matches, and there were some all-time classics.
The Heritage Championship has delivered us some of the legitimate best matches that we have had in the history of the Ultraverse. We've also had some of the greatest champions of all time use the Heritage Championship as a way to establish themselves. We have seen this with Angie. We have seen this with Ella Jacobs. We have seen this with Sonya Deville. And we're seeing it with Maurice, as once that 20 minutes is going to that 20 minutes is going to burn quick. And also, it is a highly sought-after championship. People with incredibly high pedigrees still haven't been able to attain the Heritage Championship. People like Ella Jacobs earlier tonight who lost the tag team championships. People like, I don't believe like Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Mercedes Moné have won the Heritage Championship. This is a title that is one of the most coveted within the women's division because of how hard it is to win it and how even more difficult it is to retain it.
Stipulations, but it's uncharted territory for many. What's the key for victory here?
That first win is always important, but losing that fall isn't a death sentence. You might be down, but you're certainly not out. Use the time in between fall on the top.
Reese up top and a diving axe bomber. A hard shot to the top of the head.
And the referee stops the count before 2.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, look at this.
Boots across the throat.
And Maurice is leaving no breathing room here.
Alarms must be going off in Kairi's head right now.
The thing to keep in mind, one of the X factors in this match is just wondering what those managers are going to do as each competitor in the Heritage Championship matches, they have a second. Kairi choosing to be backed up by Io, and this time Maurice choosing to be backed up by The Miz, her husband.
Struggling to avoid major damage.
Yeah, you can see the physical cost of this match.
And you gotta wonder just how those seconds are going to come into effect as that time continues to tick away. It is that 20-minute time limit is a hard time limit, and it also makes it so that the champion has a distinct advantage because you need to secure both falls within the time limit. If it's tied, the advantage goes to the champion. If you only get one fall, the champion still retains the title. Referee doing a great job of getting that chair out of the way. Io trying to do a little bit of cheating in favor of Kairi Sane, and referee was very on top of it.
That'll make your legs go numb. And she's coming back to the ring now.
This time, Kairi up top and delivers the same move that Maurice did earlier in the match. Follows it up with an axe bomber from the running position as well.
Kairi seizing every opening.
Series of stomps to the hand. We know that when it comes to later in the match, Maurice loves to rely on like the skull crusher finale. Oh! That looked like how Io won her match earlier. Interceptor. Only a 2 count, but it's very early, and it is a very early 2 count. At just about the 4-minute mark, Kairi out of the corner, delivers an elbow to the back of the head. At 4 minutes in, will this be where we get the first fall? No.
We knew it was not going to be an easy task to put the champion away, and that's being proven right now.
More like the champion's proving that
Kairi all of a sudden in the driver's seat. Long distance, too long of a distance.
she can't allow her frustration to alter her strategy. All the leverage in this match now with Sane.
Maurice needs to find an opening fast.
Oh, beautiful spinning backbreaker. Boom.
Reese getting back on the aggressive, being back to being the aggressor rather.
Lower back.
Systematic attack on that arm.
Oh, look at this claw in the face.
STO. And as we have hit the 5-minute mark, no falls yet for either Kairi Sane or for Maurice. Go! I thought it was a super kick, but a kick to the gut. And that kick looks super.
Showing how well scouted she has her opponent.
Kick to the gut. DDT.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have
French kiss from the French woman, for the French Canadian. And the referee slapping Kairi awake. Referee making sure that Kairi was at least cognizant of what's going on in the match.
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull off that one more.
And 5.5 minutes gone so far.
Superstars have collided like this.
So far, 5.5 minutes gone, and so far, no falls on the scoreboard for either of these two in this Heritage Championship match. Once again, you got to score. If you're the challenger, you've got to score. You've got to score 2 falls. If you're the champion, you just have to survive. Time is your friend as a champion in the Heritage Championship match. Basement elbow there delivered.
Oh my God.
Springboard, but nobody home. That looks painful.
Cuts the attack off.
Stomp to the ribs there, delivered by Kairi Sane. And then follows it up with another kick to the chest. Kairi Sane starting to try to warm up, but Maurice cools her right back down. Go behind, strokes her. Stroked her in the middle of the match here at Fall Brawl.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad.
Kick to the gut there, delivered by Kairi, and not just the boot across the throat. Just trying her best to choke the life out of the Heritage Champion. The 7 minutes have gone by in this match, and not a fall has been scored.
She's vulnerable up on the top turnbuckle.
This might be the difference maker for that, though. Kairi has got
Trouble up on the top rope.
and a big arm drag all the way from the top. That is a long way down. Anchor locked in. Anchors ahoy.
Being caused to the back, and there she goes. She's
Maurice taps out. And we have one fall on the board for the challenger.
Maurice fires back.
Very interesting development is now Maurice kind of having to play with no restrictions, play like her hair is on fire, because right now she's playing from behind.
go away.
And Sane's killer instinct really shined through there.
Yeah, Sane able to unleash some hellacious offense to
Maurice
things to her favor.
dragging herself. Kairi Sane is wasting time right now. Kairi, I understand that your opponent's down. Maurice's husband helps out by getting the referee's attention and lowering the turnbuckle pads. Maurice, will this backfire? Maurice waiting.
Around the neck.
Maurice waited until the referee was paying attention.
STO.
After the choke STO, Maurice had a steamrolling neckbreaker. Maurice down by 1. Needs 2 to win.
Rampling. She's got it.
Technically, she needs 2, or that she needs the time to run out.
She kicks out with force.
But I don't know if I want to try to play that fast and loose with it. If it were me, I go for the kill right away. I go for the jugular right away. Oh, brainbuster. Reversed by Kairi. Suplex. Reversed by Maurice. Maurice, stroke that. Let's go crashing down into the ropes. Always into the ropes. Maurice is known for doing that into the ropes. Oh, I don't know how Kairi got her shoulder up. Looking right at her husband and verifying that that was a 2 count. Maurice is known for that skull crusher finale. She always drives it into the ropes to utilize that extra bit of torture for her opponent. But somehow Kairi battling back. Octopus stretch. Will Maurice submit again? She's already done it once, so she's able to slip out of it.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena. It's pandemonium, Cole. Followed by the axe kick. It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level. Setting the sights on the leg with that.
And Maurice was smart to roll out of the ring here as half the time has gone by. Half that time has elapsed. Maurice was incredibly smart.
She has bad intentions now.
Now Kairi removing the turnbuckle pad. Used to seeing the managers do that, but Kairi maybe trying to set up a contingency plan just in case whatever she tries here doesn't work.
Oh, that was just malicious. Insulting. Prying their opponent's arm out. Oh my goodness.
Referee's count is at 7. Remember, it is a 20 count on the outside of the ring.
Now on Kairi's side. Maurice needs to find an opening fast.
Back off, you stank.
Yuck.
Referee's counts at 12. Maurice will reset the count if she does this dive. And she did, and she failed.
The same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Kairi just too short and it was able to just dodge away.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
8 minutes left to go. Kairi has a big chance. Oh, but that exposed turnbuckle that Kairi exposed! Maurice driving Kairi face first down to the canvas. And who knows if that exposed turnbuckle didn't really do anything. Backpack stunner there, or wheelbarrow stunner rather, from Kairi Sane. Kairi may be looking for that. Oh, Miz getting Kairi's attention. 7.5 or just over 7.5 minutes left to go. And Kairi knew it was coming, but Maurice had a backup plan. Rib breaker. 2 count. Handspring. Head scissor. Takedown. Will this be it? Will we have a new Heritage Champion? No! 7 minutes left to go. Long time on the clock. And Maurice with a roll-up! Maurice! Playing possum! Oh, I would have said that would have been a hell of a way to tie this up. But instead, this might be it. Big backs. Suplex from Maurice. Staying on top of Sane. There's a thing once again to keep in mind. Having the lead in the match will not mean that you win the match. You need to score both falls. If you were Kairi Sane, a lead does not benefit you. You need to get both. If Maurice gets one fall, if Maurice stops Kairi from getting another fall, Maurice will leave here as your Heritage Champion. Double axe handle. Kick to the gut. French kiss. And after the French kiss, it is now Sudden death in the Heritage Championship. Maurice with 1. Sane with 1. Next fall does it. A tie does nothing if you're Kairi Sane. A tie is everything if you're Maurice. After the hip toss, Maurice getting back up. Nice counter from Kairi, but Maurice a little too quick. Oh, Kairi, very quick. Very quick. Referee might need to do something about this Miz situation at ringside. The referee might need to do something with this Miz situation. Miz is doing everything, but Kairi getting right back to where her attention should be.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow.
Boot to the head. Straight shot. Not enough.
Determination of the challenger keeps this match going.
You can just see
Maurice. Step over. Half Boston Crab. Will Kairi tap to the crab? That'd be ironic for, a Pirate Princess to tap to a nautical move, but no, instead, able to get out, drag herself over to the corner, and just opens. Never mind, I was gonna say opens her up to an attack from Maurice, but Maurice countered. Whoa, kick to the gut, and then a super kick right to the head. Only a 2 count. 4.5 minutes left to go. The Heritage Championship is tied up. And there's the interceptor for the 1, the 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Unbelievable. The anchor! Anchors away! Kairi Sane!
No doubt it was a good one. Here's another look.
Kairi Sane has just gained her first singles championship, and I'm not mistaken about that. Her first singles championship in well over 2 seasons here in the Ultraverse. Kairi Sane wins by a clip of 2-1. This is a fantastic Heritage Championship match. As always, they do deliver. But we've had 2 title matches, and 2 times I've got to say this. Here is your winner and new Heritage Champion, Kairi Sane.
We really are looking at a new era, Cole. Soak it in.
As there you see it, holds it high and proud above her head. The Heritage Championship goes home with Kairi Sane here at Fall Brawl. So far here at Fall Brawl, we have had 2 championship matches, and 2 titles have left home with new title holders. We started off with the Women's Tag Team Championships. As Odyssey's end, valiant, just courageous run as champions made its end tonight. Then we just saw the Heritage Championship taken from Maurice, go on over to the new hands of Kairi Sane. Now, we know that in our main event, it is supposed to be Rhea Ripley against Cora Jade. I have been informed that the title match will be still taking place, and Cora Jade will be defending her championship, but it seems as though Cora Jade is going to be walking into this match with a huge advantage because her contender was laid out in the parking lot. We'll see what happens here in our main event of Fall Brawl. The following match is your main event, and it is for the Women's World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Laredo, Texas, represented in our channel by Hawks23. She is Roxanne Perez. And her opponent, he is the reigning and defending Women's World Champion, represented in our channel by Lakers fan and represents as Sororita Lupus. She is Cora Jade. Let's look at the tale of the tape between Roxanne and Cora Jade as we get started with the show. Or we get started with the main event of the show. Roxanne Perez, represented in our channel by Hawks23, a staggering and unimpressive 7-12 record in singles and overall, and that includes singles and multi-person matches. And then you've got Cora Jade. Cora Jade, the Women's World Champion, is 18-5. But let's look a little deeper than that. Her singles record is only 12-3. Only lost 3 times as a singles competitor. Cora Jade came into this match expecting to face off against Rhea Ripley. However, Roxanne Perez ambushed Rhea Ripley both after Blaze and then earlier tonight here at Fall Brawl, opening the spot for herself essentially and trying to steal the Women's World Championship. This is your main event, and we're going to see what goes down. If Cora Jade can get the big win over Roxanne Perez, something of note, I mentioned the fact that Cora Jade has 3 singles losses. One of those few people who has gotten a win over Cora Jade in singles contest is Roxanne Perez, and she knows that she can get it done with the title on the line. In this main event match, let's see what goes down. Series of punches being thrown back and forth on the outside of the ring.
As ruthless as they come in WWE. Corey, how do you begin to approach someone as cold-hearted as her?
You really have to keep your eyes on Jade at all times. If Cora's able to get a moment away from you, she'll start scheming something devious. Keep her close and within view, and she's going to struggle.
Heading back into the ring now.
Referee's count is at 7, and
Taking things to the outside.
Cora Jade making sure to reset the referee's count. Wants to do some damage to Roxanne Perez. Nice flurry of strikes.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
Cora Jade, that's a long distance. Oh my God!
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Huge cannonball to the outside.
Cora is locked in on her.
This your main event match is a straight up match. No bells, no whistles. You just need to get it done within the ring. That is the biggest thing, is that pinfall submission inside the ring, 20 counts on the outside. This is as straightforward as it gets, which is quite the opposite as a reflection as to how Cora Jade has gotten, Roxanne Perez has gotten this match by some ambushing and backstage assaults of the current standing #1 contender. Referee's count. Back to neutral. We're back inside the ring. Super kick there delivered by Roxanne Perez, followed up by an axe bomb. That axe handle right across the jaw.
Pinpoint kick to the back. Cora just can't stop this attack.
Cora Jade, the Women's World Champion, just dragging herself over to the corner, just trying to get onto her feet, and then immediately gets a knee to the ribs from Roxanne Perez, who has got a fantastic strategy with taking down Cora Jade. However, Cora Jade showing that she's tenacious and able to kick out at 0. Handspring back elbow. Oh, that went from a 0 to 2 real quick. Hop Rocks! 2 count. You're gonna have to do a lot. You're gonna have to do a lot to try to put her away. Cora Jade has showed in her career, especially this season. This has been a big turnaround season for Cora Jade. She has shown that she has got more heart than almost anybody in the entire women's division, and that says something. Nice senton there from the champion.
As deep as this match has gone,
She's now willing her opponent, the challenger, Roxanne Perez, up to her feet. Cora Jade trying to come up with some sort of a battle plan. Ducks under. Back elbow. And a kick to the small of the back. Trying to take out the core strength. Trying to take out the stabilization from Roxanne Perez's attack. Jade Runner.
good night. Champ close to ending it here.
Oh, she's still alive.
Somehow, this title is still up for grabs.
Now might be a good time to regroup. Rethink your plan.
After that Jade Runner, I think that was a reset. I think that was a great reset for this.
Take it out of your game.
It's Cora Jade now
Ability now in this match. Cora with an opening to go high.
going up to the top rope. Roxanne is out on her feet. Cora Jade with a big crossbody.
Momentum has pivoted toward Cora. Cora continues the assault. And a series of vicious stomps comes crashing down. Heading to ringside now. Jade fell right into that one.
Roxanne looking to get back in this.
Maybe Roxanne's found a new source of
Series of punches there from Roxanne Perez.
to the chest, connecting with a sharp elbow. Oh, Cora stopped that in its tracks. Oh! Mounting a downed opponent and look.
Grounded punches.
Over.
Try to get a better view here with the Master Drum 3000 brought to you by Luther Core. Luther Core. Lex Luthor did nothing wrong. As Cora Jade out and
Into an elbow drop.
nice move there from the champion.
Fighting back with everything she has. Oh! There it is! Reversal! And now gets tossed.
Remember, it is a 20 count on the outside. But Roxanne making sure to get back inside with plenty of time.
Steered away there.
Cora Jade waking back up. Punch to the head. Cora Jade.
Actually, no quit from these women. They've each come too far to surrender now.
Cora Jade willing Roxanne up to her feet. Maybe looking for a Jade Runner to put this one, or not. Or not. Cora Jade going up to the second rope. Cora Jade. Ooh, it barely got her, but she was able to connect. Diving cross chop, what looked like to the neck from Cora Jade. And a two. I was very close. I was very close, but that was a 2 count. Roxanne Perez still finding a way to fight, still finding a way to dig.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
Irish whip off of the rope. I think Cora Jade realizing that the way that Roxanne hits those ropes is going to need to try to change her strategy with approaching
Slam with some attitude. And Roxanne
Irish whip maneuvers. Cora Jade, Roxanne, hip, oh,
Oh, that's a cradle.
back edge bread buster.
That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
Cora Jade with the monumental move in this main event. Drags Roxanne away from the ropes with a 1, the 2, and that's that was close.
She actually kicked out.
That was incredibly close. Cora Jade cannot be frustrated. She needs to continue on the attack, and that's just what she's doing here. If she's going to retain her title, she can't allow Roxanne a chance to breathe. And that's what Roxanne's trying to do by going to the apron, but she's going on a short flight.
Climbing to the top rope here.
She has no idea where she is right now.
Jade, no stranger to taking flight. We've seen that a few times in this match, and a big drop kick.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Shoulder breaker from the challenger, though.
It's gonna hurt.
Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind.
And the champion with a neck breaker.
DDT.
as this match continues to tick on. I gotta feel like Cora Jade's gotta set this up to end this. You can't allow Roxanne to feel like she can get back into this. Ooh! What a nasty landing! Roxanne tried to go for a clothesline. Cora Jade went for a drop kick and landed on her neck.
That move shows off the intangibles that made Jade a woman to be.
Oh my God! And speaking of landing on her neck for a second time, package DDT, package brainbuster. Smart for Cora Jade to drag her away from the ropes, because I got a feeling after that drop kick to the top of the head, Cora Jade showing that there's no such thing as a champion's curse when you're the women's world champion. You set him up, she knocks him down in a physical, violent destruction derby of a match where Roxanne Perez tried to pull the same move she did to try to get into this match. Cora Jade knew that her former BFF was DONE when she stepped into the ring legitimately against the Women's World Champion. Incredible effort from both sides. Did not agree with the way that Roxanne took to get into this match, but I gotta say that she put a whole hell of a lot of heart in this match. It's just that she was met up against the unstoppable Cora Jade. Completely, utterly, unequivocally unstoppable Cora Jade. You see, this is what set up for the end of it. That knee to the face, followed up by the package brainbuster. After that diving drop kick to the top of the, and landing on the back of her neck, it was aces. Here is your winner, and still Women's World Champion, Cora Jade. That's gonna wrap it up for us here at Fall Brawl. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.